night, y'all. Hello, hello. Good to see you. How are you doing, Lilac? You doing well? Good. Hey, Steeple. Hello. Doing decently. Good. I'm glad. Got a new mouse I'm having to get used to. At least I moved my broken furniture. Oh, well, good job. Hang on, let me turn my music down. It is loud. There we go. I had it cranked up. Because I had been listening to music off stream, and I listened to my music way too loud. Whoops. It's because I'm used to earbuds, and now I use over-the-ear headphones. And it's different. Like, earbuds, the music is, like, in you, you know? Over-the-ear headphones, I have to crank it up to get the same effect. But as I was saying, good job getting that furniture moved. That shit is difficult. I hate earbuds so much. Might just be lower quality over ear headphones. Yeah. I love earbuds because I have funny brain about sound. So earbuds work really well with my synesthesia. I can pick out all the different little things and, like, I don't know, the experience is different. But, you know, over-ear headphones, they are more comfortable for longer wear, you know? Like, earbuds aren't that comfortable if you're wearing them for a long time. They don't fit in my ears and they feel bad. That's fair. They don't work well for everyone's ears, you know? Everybody's ear holes are shaped different, so... Also, they make, skull dent is an unfortunate side effect. Yeah. They make different kinds of the cushions that go in your ears, though. Have you ever tried different materials? Like, they have the foam ones, which are what I used to use, and they work great. I love the foam ones. You need to make the band bigger? Yeah, that does help. Felt from someone who wears a headset for 19 hours a day? Yeah. I can't stand earbuds. Yeah, I know a few people. Also, hi, Rossi Roo. But yeah, I know a few people who just hate the feeling of earbuds. I don't know. I've never been one of those people. I prefer earbuds generally. But, you know. A part of it is that I used to sleep with headphones in, and you can't really sleep with over-the-head headphones on. So... And that's also why I started using the foam in-ear tips, because they are way more comfortable when you sleep with them in than the rubber ones. With my epic sleeping skills, yeah, I used to, before I got on better anxiety medication, that used to be the only way I could sleep, would be to have music playing as I went to bed, because it kept my brain busy, you know? So for a while, I had to have music playing when I went to bed. Fortunately, my anxiety's better now, so I can just lay down and go to sleep. But, for a long time I couldn't. I would have to be daydreaming to music in order to get to sleep. The loudest snore in the world. Oh, no. Oh, it's time. Hi. Hang on, let me... Why the fuck is this so big? There we go. My brother used to have such bad snoring sounds like a chainsaw. Ooh, wee. Yeah, I've always shared bedrooms like my whole life. But because of that, I've gotten so used to snoring that it doesn't bother me. Actually, I sleep better with it because I'm so used to sharing a room with someone who snores that if I'm not, it's too quiet and I'm like, this is weird. This is what happens when you're poor and you grow up sharing your room your whole life. All my brothers will be snoring at once. That's funny. Alright, I have a new mouse and I'm very excited about it because the click actually works reliably, which is great. I don't know if y'all even noticed, but sometimes I used to have trouble where I had to click like 18 times to get the game to recognize it. I don't do that anymore. My mouse actually works. Oh, ads time? Well, I'm just doing chores, so... But thank you for the heads up. I don't really have any big plans today. It's just, you know, just another day in paradise. I figure we might do some work on Dark Cacao today. Oh, I got Awakened Hollyberry off stream. And I didn't mean to, but I did. Okay, this isn't my mouse. This is just the game. Okay. That time it was just completely the game. 2 more and I'll get this one. Give me the reward. Just don't go Gamba. Alright. I was doing the good pulls offline. It wasn't even a pull, or like a good pull. It was, I was doing just general gacha shit and happened to get enough of her soul cores to get her. It was just a dumb luck on accident. Oh, which also is how I happened to get, I finally got Shadow Milk Cookie on the alt. Finally. Let's see if I can beat the new thing. Yeah, I finally have Shadow Milk. I got him in a random 10 pull I did from, Sugarfly's gacha, of all things. And it amazed me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, when his gacha animation started up, I was like, what? Like, how? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, Blue Violet, hello! I hope you're doing well. Oh, I said in the Discord there might be a special guest. I'm probably going to be calling Kathleen in a bit, which I've never had her for a Cookie Run stream before. And I'm so excited. I've been trying to get her back into Cookie Run for ages, and I finally did recently. Art, hello! Well, I got my ass beat. Okay. I didn't go well. Anyway. So I'm just excited to finally have Kathleen back into cookies, because she used to play it with me way back in the day when I first got into it. Hey, Mac and Cheese! Yeah, she used to play it with me way back when, and then she fell out of it, a little after I did, I think. Oh, sheesh, the Awaken is back. Yeah, Butter Tasty, hello, hello. Yes, I have Awakened, Hollyberry, which I'm so happy about. Crumb Cat emote. Yes, Crumb! Steeple, how do you know Crumb? I know Crumb because of their friends. I'm familiar with it from the memes and then you showed me. Ah, yes. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Crumb because of hashtag MCYT. Yeah, don't... Man. The person with the box head? Boy, I haven't seen them. Does it still do the box head thing? Is it okay if I go on VC? I need Sucker. Sure? I was gonna call Kathleen in a little bit. Maybe? And she seemed weird about... I don't know. I can see if she minds. If I invite you in as well. Just a bit is okay? Let me message her. She said to wait a little bit, so 125 gems. Don't fucking don't judge me.
Everyone's so flat.
Let's walk arm in arm. Come visit the Lunar Lighthouse.
Okay, sorry, I was letting Kathleen know what's up. Asking how she feels and what she wants to do. For those of you who might be new, Kathleen is my real-life best friend, and is also in my streaming Discord. If you've seen Just Cats and Butts, that's her. She's one of my favorite people. The Steeple, we can go ahead and call. I asked what she'd want to do when she gets here. You know, if she'd just want to, like, join with you or whatever. Yeah, we can go ahead and call if you wanna. And I will screen share to you.
It's my first time outside the forest.
No forgiveness for my creators.
Is streamer enrichment fixed? Oh, you know, I didn't think it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me... It is! Woohoo! Alright, okay, let me get the call going. I'm gonna call with Kathleen and also Steeple. Yeah! Streamer enrichment, baby, it's working. Alright. Let me call Kathleen and then I'll add you to the call. Uh-oh. Hydrate. Let me hydrate. Oh, thank you for the electric. Hello! Hello!
How long can you
Oh,
last
I've got
Are you
to
there?
adjust my volume. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Am I loud to you or quiet?
No, you're way too quiet. Game way too loud.
Oh no. Oh god. God, you sound so much better on your newer mic than you used to.
Why do I sound so much what?
So much better.
You shameless liar.
I don't know, I'm using my mic. Until it goes out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is you sound way better on this mic.
I don't know, man. Until it gets a short again.
It's good. I like it.
How can I boost Discord? Oh, wait. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, Lilac redeemed another hydrate. Oh. Okay, I hydrated. Thank you. Thank you, Lilac.
Okay, I figured it out and everything is good.
Good. Welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I've gotten bonked again. I'm getting bonked a lot.
Good.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, just Jim Dandy, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hang on. Wait, do I need to... Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Hey, Kathleen's coming. Hello!
There we go.
Okay. Hello, do I join this? Am I on the other one still? What's going
Yeah,
on?
no, you're here. You're good.
I hate technology.
Uh, happens to the best of us.
Lilac's asking, who's talking now, Steeple or Kathleen? Do y'all want to introduce yourselves so people can hear whose voice goes to what?
Is that you? Sure. Hold on. Let me look at your watch.
Also, I'm screen sharing so that y'all can see what's happening without the stream delay.
Okay, hi, I'm Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi.
Kathleen's the other southerner, if that helps.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not angry.
Steeple's from the
Hi,
other
I'm-
side of the United States.
Hello, I'm Steeple. I'm from NorCal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a NorCal if I ever heard one.
Yeah. It's funny because my parents are from Washington.
I wouldn't be able to tell the difference, honestly.
There's not really much difference, honestly.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I gotta go to BRB before I switch accounts. Hang on, let me switch accounts really quick to my, Dark Cacao account, because I have to go BRB when I switch accounts because it shows my whole-ass real name for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I love it. It's my own
God,
fault because of the email I used.
Oh, Lilac, Washington isn't on top of Cali. There's Oregon in between.
Gross. Oregon.
Listen, here's the thing. For most of my life, Oregon was like the space like we drove through in order to get to Grandma's place, right?
Oh, it was the landmass between Alabama and Louisiana.
Oh my god, I forgot about that joke.
So I thought of Oregon as like, it has like all these, it's all the woods and like all these kind of, hippie-ish people, but And then during the 2000s, it became a big like hipster trendy spot, and I was like, what? I remember some people said Portland. I was like, Portland, Oregon is trendy now?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, buddy. I don't know shit about Oregon. I was making an Oregon's joke.
That's fine.
I have no
It's a good-
feelings about Oregon, the state.
I know. It's just imagine it's like, I don't know if it was my ignorance or what, but it's just I always thought of it as just kind of a, chill kind of mundane place, and then suddenly it became
Yeah.
trendy, and it's like, what?
Yeah,
Remember
I
when
don't.
Portland, Oregon became very trendy, and everyone was like talking about it
I know. I'm like,
and
huh?
wanting to go there, and it was like, oh, okay, that's a place. And I know
Yeah.
I know nothing about nowhere, so I'm just like, okay, that exists.
Well, on the other hand, my mom, she said, when she used to work in like around Boston and stuff, right? It's like, well, people used to not know where Seattle is, so
I still don't know where Seattle is.
I know
It's
it's
in
in
Washington.
Washington. I couldn't tell you what direction any of that is.
that's
Are
fine.
y'all ready to
but
gamba?
That's still more than what people knew back in the day. Next up,
Up
Minnesota.
next, Minnesota. I
That's
don't know anything about Minnesota.
Yep.
I have a friend who lives in Michigan.
There you go.
There you go.
My mom was in Boston because she worked for the Park Service a long time. So she was doing
Alright.
tours of like the
It's gamba time.
um,
Nothing.
nothing. Minnesota.
How you like that nothing?
Oh, Art is
Art,
the
I'm that friend. Oh, then I
Yeah.
have multiple friends who live in Michigan. I
Oh,
forgot
there
you
you
live
go.
there.
We're all across the country.
We're all scattered.
Yay. Isn't it wonderful how we all come together like this?
Yeah, we can all come together and talk about magic cookies on the internet. Be insane collectively.
It's great. Listen, my mom and her friends, like back in her day, they all read Lord of the Rings, and they all got silver rings together because gold was too expensive.
Nice.
And that's why she made us read The Hobbit when I was like 8.
I like how the one epic costume I got was the one I already had.
Rip. Well, you're close to the, thing.
I am not close to the Mercy because I'm close to the level up for it to be more
Oh.
likely to get it.
That's what that is.
Oh, I got Eternal Sugar's costume today, the new one.
Oh my god!
Cool.
I'm so jealous.
I was so
There you go.
excited.
They're so beautiful. I love them.
It's so beautiful. I want that costume so bad. I need the lesbian costumes.
I know. They're married.
They're married!
Also, Lilac, I love that. That's really funny.
The Yiddish word for crazy bonkers. Me as my friends would make fun of the state name. That's funny. Okay, let's gamba some more.
Excuse me.
I've got lots of crystals. Should I just gamba with them?
Why not?
Fair enough. This is
Hey,
my...
we got Pure Vanilla. Awakened.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice! I'm glad you were paying attention.
I've got peripheral vision.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm having a conversation and playing a video game and keeping an eye on my chat all at the same time as well, so
Yeah, streamer text. It's fine.
I have an excuse. Where is Pure
I'll-
Vanilla at?
I'll only make fun of you a little bit. It's fine.
Only a little? Thank you, that's very generous of you. Where's that? Thank you, Lilac, for the enrichment.
Punk.
There he is! There's my baby.
My first
Ugh.
battle in a long time.
I can't awaken him yet, damn it!
Soon. God, he's
My
so
boy.
cute.
He's so cute.
I need to hold him and bite his little head.
Soon, we're gonna get Chapter 7 and 8 of Beast G's voice acted, and I'm so excited.
God, I am not fucking ready.
Monastery is awaiting my report.
Yeah, oh, Kathleen, did you hear about that? The voice actor strike is finally about to be over.
Oh no, I didn't hear about that. That's good.
Yeah, they finally have, like, a deal that they're settling and everything, so...
Do you want to stream that maybe? Going back through the...
Yes!
Sorry?
I was already planning on it.
Hell yeah.
Our meeting was a beautiful.
I am so excited to, because it's gonna be like experiencing it for the first time in a way, you know?
Yeah, I know. Excuse
Getting
me.
to go back through...
Story.
Well, where are you two now?
In the middle of 4.
You're getting there.
Soon.
I'm proud of you.
I forget. Is decacao first or golden cheese?
What is it?
Is decacao first or golden cheese? Like, which one's 4?
Oh,
f-
apathy. And dark
Apathy,
cacao.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Dark cacao. All right.
Yeah, so Kathleen is playing through Miss E. coli's level.
Yay.
And we call her that. Why? I'm not in on things.
Because she's flour and she's white, so she looks like raw flour, and it's dangerous to.
She's
Eat raw
unbaked.
flour?
Okay,
She's-
I got it.
She's
Yeah,
uncooked.
so you get E. coli or salmonella from eating raw flour, and that's why you have to bake it first.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yes.
So we call her
Yeah.
that. It's for fun.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's funny.
I get it now. It's genuinely funny. I just didn't. I'm not hip with the kids. Okay, I don't understand it.
You're
We'll
not
get you
hip
caught
with
up.
the Kids, like, and their food safety certification.
You only worked at Subway for a while. I mean, come on. Why would you know food safety?
It's fine. I'm
Eat.
being silly. Yeah.
What,
actually,
Kathleen?
That was one reason my mom would never let us eat raw dough as a kid, but especially eggs. So
Freaking edible.
Well,
cookie
yes,
dough
you
sounds
shouldn't
rough.
eat raw eggs.
yeah, but man, raw cookie dough. Like I only ever ate like it from the ice cream, but man, that was so fucking good. When I finally had it, I was like, oh,
True.
Much of it.
that was my real forbidden snack.
Oh, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this because it's so old, but it was they made a Truth or Dare board game, and I got it from a garage sale. So God
Ooh.
only knows what decade it's actually from, but I got it from a garage sale at my grandma's, and one of the dares was to go and eat like 5 raw eggs.
What?
God.
Jesus.
And I like viscerally remember that dare. Like none of us were ever brave enough to do it. We were all just like, oh my God, who would eat raw eggs?
That's,
But yeah,
I
it was
mean,
an actual card in the actual board game of Truth or Dare.
that's
five.
wild.
I mean, I know it used to be a thing, but like,
What do you mean a thing? Wait, was there like a trend to eat raw eggs?
no,
In,
I
like,
mean,
the
you could
90s
eat
and I
raw
missed
eggs
it?
without.
Yeah, people would do it for like protein and health and stuff. Or, like,
Oh,
body
yeah.
And some people still do it despite it being let's say adverse suggestion.
Ill-advised.
You can still do it in like places like Japan or Europe where they.
I was
have
about to
different
say, I
recipes.
know in Japan you can.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Use some
why
of my
does
crystals
this
to do this.
now need 2 sugar gnomes to do it? That's ridiculous.
Labor laws, man.
Inflation.
That's bullshit.
Inflation.
Kathleen is against workers' rights. Cancel them.
Oh God.
I am, it's true.
You're a teacher.
More
If
tariffs.
anyone would be for workers' rights.
More tariffs for all sugar gnomes, and that's what they get.
Oh God. Oh no.
Sugar gnome
Oh.
society will literally crumble.
Kathleen is over party, says my chat, says Lilac.
Kath, you're so funny.
It's true.
Add a spoonful of
What?
milk.
Who'd I get? Oh, a latte cookie.
Nice.
How did I not already have her? It's Witch Mercy Cookie.
God, you're right. I
Yeah,
hate
that's-
she is.
God, it is.
Look at her. She's Witch Mercy Cookie.
Oh god, she is.
Why?
German Nest? Jesus Christ. Every day, German Nest in my chat.
If
I'm sorry. Why does Latte Cookie have have her dress up to her ass?
You know why. What was that, Kathleen?
If I get told my biscuit storage is full one more time, I'm gonna hit
Oh, mood.
Kill.
it.
Have you been expanding it?
Yes.
I know. I just expanded mine like 2 or 3 times and it's still... Germa, tear off your skin and lay eggs? What the fuck is happening in my chat box? Like maggot? No,
Oh,
stop that.
okay.
Don't do that.
Okay. Let's be
None of
gross.
that.
Tear off your
I
skin.
won't I won't say that on Twitch.
So, someone in my chat is being inexplicable.
I mean, if it's based on a real thing, that makes more sense.
Be
Is it?
flexible.
Being flexible.
Yes.
You know what? I need to make a photo of this, but so recently there's a Sanrio release of like these little chocolate mint themed things, and I'm just going like, my mullet, right? Can't run for the German. So I'm thinking like I need to take my 2 existing mint Cinnamoroll plushes and make them like side by side and edit them into the Butch Femme Germa meme.
Good.
Yeah, it's like stop posting Butch Femme Cinnamoroll. No.
Butch and Femme Cinnamoroll. God.
One's a little suit, the other's a little Lolita get up. It's cute.
It is cute. I need the lesbian costumes. Give them to me.
So expensive.
So bad.
I should have
Okay.
known when I said I need what Kathleen was going to do.
Because I have to.
Yeah. It's like
Mandatory.
involuntary.
Okay, level 80 of the Strawberry Tower. I'm gonna do it now. I'm
You can
gonna
do it!
And Angelica just wasted 2 of my little sword things. Thank you, Angelica.
Angelica's a very fat and wonderful kitty cat, by the way.
Oh, how wonderful.
Except for my mouse twice on the one
Well, you
finger
know.
that was controlled with the sword.
Oh no.
Exokit is very funny.
Yeah, there's
Keener.
there's some insane shit going on in my chat. I don't know.
That's funny.
I can't see it, and I'm a little scared.
I can because I have your stream up muted.
Yes. I have also just received a DM from this person. What did
Oh.
Oh, they sent me a gif of Germa eating a burger that says, "Do you feel safe inside your house?"
Uh,
Not anymore.
I did.
I did. That's funny.
And,
Listen,
come on.
Rosie, you have to remember something.
What's that?
As a lesbian, you're far more stronger than Germa could ever be.
You're right.
Every lesbian has a super effective against any twink.
That's true. It's Germa's a twink!
How come Jeremy gets a burger and I don't? Man, I could kill a burger right now.
I had a chili bun for dinner. Also, Kathleen, what's wrong, friend? I heard you mumbling to yourself.
This frickin' Shadow Mill puppet on level 80.
Oh god, yeah. Fuck that thing. That thing took me so long. It's the animatronic of deceit, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that thing. Holy shit.
Shadow
I
Milk
get,
for all
like, I get so close. Like he has
Uh-huh.
like 20k health left, if that. And then
Mhm.
time runs out.
Yes. Every fucking Shadow Milk related boss battle is a nightmare. All of them.
Listen.
They all suck.
Shadow Milk didn't have to call it that, but then they knew about what the hit games with the kids are. It's like, hey kids, you want to get jump scared?
Oh god.
Uh,
Yeah, because it's not really much of an animatronic.
Yeah, I mean it's more of like a marionette, right?
Yeah, it's like a paper cutout marionette, but
Yeah,
They
an
just had to be
animatronic is
hip and
something very
trendy.
different, as Mr. Defunctland has thoroughly
Yeah.
explained.
he had to get the clicks.
What's-
Shadow Milk clickbaits.
What's 06? Okay, that. Yes, ExoKit. We do.
Are actually quite tough, but very possible. Yeah, they're very possible. They're just... It's like Dark Souls games, you know? They're hard, they're doable, but they're hard.
Souls
you
is
have
just a
to
rhythm
work
game.
for
It's
it,
fine.
and that's just disgusting.
What, Kathleen?
You have to work for it, and that is just disgusting. I don't
That's
want to do
true.
that.
I know, right? Why do you think I don't play Dark Souls?
And also, don't play Cookie Run Kingdom.
Yep.
Fuck shit, fuck.
Yeah?
You okay
Yeah.
there?
I'm great.
Is it going that well?
It's going great.
Hmm.
Condolences.
Sure sounds like it's going awesome.
Yes, fantastic.
Alright.
There has to be something else I can do to beat it. There has to be. I haven't hit the right combo. It's driving me nuts.
Have you tried Googling for recommended teams? Because that's my usual
No.
thing.
Because every time I do that, one, I'm too stupid. I get very confused. Two,
You can
I
just
don't
ask
have
me
all
for
the
help.
shit that they recommended. And three, it's a lot to read.
Okay, fair enough.
I know the feeling.
God, that was me when I looked up the, I'm to Tray 19 of the chocolate one on my
Oh
main.
my god, how?
A lot of struggling and a lot of outside help. But, I got to Tray 19 and I looked up the strategies for it. And it's like, okay, you have to turn off automatic and manually time things at just the right moment. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
No.
That
no,
sucks.
no.
Hi,
I'm
Mac.
just
We
gonna
know
have
you're
a
here.
war.
Mac and cheese, I'm here as well. Yes, mac and cheese has been instrumental in my survival for a lot of Cookie Run Kingdom stuff.
So which part are you having trouble with, Kath? Let's get Mac and Cheese's help.
Strawberry Tower of the Whatchamadinks. And I can't beat level 80 because time runs
Tray
out.
80 of the Strawberry Tower.
Uh-huh.
Fine by me, as long as it's super sweet.
Herb, yes, yes. Oh my god, that fucking the thing where you gotta time Herb's skill. I'm just like, man.
I will never be dedicating to this game to do that. Absolutely not. I will play a real video game.
I know,
Don't
right?
even tell me about that. No.
Yeah, I searched that. When that came up and then I asked, I was just like, "Hey chat, is this real?" And everyone in my chat went, "Yeah, you actually have to do that." And I was like, "No. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that." There isn't any other way to beat Tray 19, sadly. I know. Johnny
Speaking
voices
of-
both Twinks and Chads. Oh, are we talking about Johnny? I forget his name. Ultrakill. You know, Johnny Ultrakill.
Johnny Ultrakill, you know. It's like Johnny Anime.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, speaking of video games, I'm torn, but okay, so there's a new video game I really like. I
Mhm.
usually don't go for roguelikes, but this one's actually, like, feasible for me to play.
Oh, I can fuck up some roguelikes. Roguelikes
know.
will damage my life.
So I definitely want to get you a copy, right? It's not too expensive.
Yes.
Gianni Matrograno. Okay, yeah.
Name
Gabriel,
names.
yeah!
Oh! Hell yeah, Duke Nukem.
What is this roguelike?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
called,
sorry.
No Skin with a hyphen. And it's
Oh,
about a bunch of, like, goth lesbians in a house, and you have to fight them in order to, like, get to and beat a creepypasta
That sounds
Sold.
great.
in a house.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Yeah, I think you told me about this off stream.
I did.
Goth
So,
Lilac's in my chat like, goth lesbians? Yes, hello?
but here's my
That's all I
question.
had to
It's
do
like,
there.
so I watched like 4 hours of someone playing it, and like they're not even halfway done yet.
Practice makes
There's a lot
Oh,
of like,
wow.
infinite progression stuff, right? So it'd be easy to crank out. And
Yeah.
so what I'm thinking is like, one thing is like, do I get it for you and watch you play through the whole thing, or do I also get it and play alongside, parallel with you?
Oh, parallel play.
And like, do I see the story for myself?
We do love parallel play here, but that's up to you, bud.
Yeah,
It's your money. That's your life.
I mean, it's only
It
like
would be
$7
fun for you to
too.
play it as well. And then what if you get something different and then you get to go off on a whole adventure?
Yeah,
That's true.
so true.
There's always the threat of an adventure. Oh my god, I hate the fucking biscuit
I was gonna
attuning process.
I was gonna say this is so evil.
I hate it. Kathleen, you were talking just the other day, weren't you, about how much the biscuit attuning
Yes.
thing sucks?
Oh,
It's the
I just
worst.
wasted so many crystals on it and didn't get anything attuned.
It's the worst.
That's like evil. Oop,
I
we
hate
got
the
ads.
attuning. That's like the one thing about this game that I will complain about openly all day, every day, is the fucking attunement system. I hate it.
Yeah.
Devsis, take it back. We don't want this.
Okay.
It really voiced Duke Nukem saying, "What do you mean you lost the baby? Go find it!" Yeah. I should look at chat more often, but I'm busy talking to my friends.
Yeah. Well, we've got also ads for another minute, so.
That's true. That's true, we got ads. Fuck chat. Y'all aren't there.
You're so mean.
I'm joking. They know I'm joking.
I know.
I love my chat, even when they set fires when I look away.
Okay, you ever try a different treasure and then it goes so much worse and you're like, oh, I made the wrong decision.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Wowie, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
That was a move.
No fires today so far.
Yep.
But I'm keeping an eye on you, chat. That was honestly, I think, my favorite bit y'all have done without my knowledge or participation.
I'm really sad I missed it.
It was so funny. I'm gonna have to clip it. That's one reason I started putting my chat on screen, is so that I could clip stuff like that when it happened.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my chat
that's
is on
over.
screen now.
That reminds me of this reminds me of when I play Pokemon Go and like you have to beat Giovanni and sometimes it's like it's such a pain in the ass to try to beat him because like sometimes I get like so close and I have to it's like will this Pokemon be better? Will this be better? And it's like God. It's so
Mhm.
gross.
Uh-oh. There's a candle in chat. No! Everyone?
I'm putting
Be
it in a
careful
lamp.
around that candle.
Can't have a house full of goth lesbians without some candles.
That's true. And this is my pile of wood. No, Lilac! Lilac, be careful! Lilac, keep an eye on your candle and that pile of wood.
Never leave your candles unattended. Or any open
We
flame,
can't
really.
risk the fires will surely in this dry season reach the house.
I was gonna say, like, please stop putting California on fire.
That's Lilac, no! Lilac, no!
Please stop putting California on fire.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So-
I need an opinion.
Okay.
Who should be my team leader? Frosty Grandma, Goth Mermaid, or Pure Vanilla?
Well,
Goth
what are you
Mermaid.
doing? Steeple, you don't play the game. Kathleen, what are you doing?
I based on vibes, okay? Sorry.
what? Kathleen, what are you doing?
The strawberry thing, level 80, again.
Okay, for that... I wanna say pure... Did I just get bonked while I had my eyes closed? Oh, hydrate. Alright, I'll drink.
I've been doing Pure Vanilla, but honestly, I'm not dying during it. I'm just running out of time.
Oh no, the fire started. Fucking Lilac! Oh, thank you for redeeming the hydrate. That'll help put the fire out.
Lilac set fire and burn down the chat. Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh.
Rich set a fire, burn down the house. Time to go kill the Avatar of Destiny so I can conquer everything in my shared guild with Kathleen.
There.
I already did mine for today, so whatever. You
Oh
already
wait,
did
we're not
yours.
in the same guild on Dark Cacao. That's right. We're in the same guild on Hollyberry.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Frosty Grandma or Goth Mermaid?
I would say Goth Mermaid, probably. Hold on, we have a suggested team here. Fire Spirit, Wind Archer, Pure Vanilla Awakened, Mystic Flower, and Linzer.
Don't have Mystic Flower, Linzer's level 1, and I don't have the fire one.
You don't have Fire Spirit? Okay.
No. This is
Oh, that's
my
right, you missed-
awesome.
That's right, you missed his banner, because you came back late.
Yeah.
Whoops. So you've
I
just
put
got to
out the
get
fire
real
in
lucky to
chat.
get him. Thank you. Thank you for putting out the fire.
Thank you, Mac and Cheese, for helping.
Thank you, Mac and Cheese. Mac and Cheese has been my advisor on Cookie Run for a while, and Mac and Cheese is now trying to help you, Kathleen.
Thank you for trying to help. I'm sorry I'm so bitter and jaded and old. The problem is that I'm bitter, jaded, and old, so, you know.
That is an issue.
It's one that I'm not working on, but I do know it exists.
It's okay. We have no obligation to change.
You're right.
The meta players are advising each other in my chat. This is exciting to see.
Very fun. It's great to see people who are skilled at something exercise that skill.
Yeah.
It's like watching top tier Pokemon players like go at each other. I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
I
Do you,
hate keeping up with meta.
Kathleen? Do you have how do you fucking pronounce that? Tatine?
Tartatine.
Tartatine, I do.
Yes.
I don't know how high of a level she is. I can go check in a second. I just lost again, so that's fun.
I love that for you.
Okay, let's see. I was just leveling her up. But, okay, she is level 90.
Oh, nice.
But her skill is a level... It's either 47 or 61. I'm not sure. They've done a weird thing. I'm very confused.
Well, if you've got her in the Hall of Heroes, then it'll automatically, like, they've added a thing to where it'll bring up their skill level to a minimum as well. That's why it lists 2 different skill levels.
Okay.
Prune
they
Juice and
also
Black
do
Lemonade are
Flower
good. Okay.
Let the melody flow
Because
through you.
the Hall of Heroes used to be purple and now it's green. I guess she's in Hall of Heroes.
Yes.
But she's been promoted twice. Her skill's at 61. Her power is 250,000.
An inexperienced pianist who's all show? Amateur critics. Let the melody flow through you.
Let's see.
Mint Choco is so cute.
What?
Mint Choco is so cute.
Oh yeah, I love Mint Choco. Mint Choco's a cutie. I especially like this costume I have for him.
Oh, it's
He
gorgeous.
looks so fancy.
It's fancy.
Why it sound like a toilet flushing when I start the fight with Avatar of Destiny?
Oh my god, have you noticed that too? I've been wanting to say
Oh my
it
god,
all
you
the
thought the
time.
same thing?
The exact same thing. Like, that's a toilet flushing. What's happening?
It's a toilet flushing. Are we getting flushed down the toilet? Is that where the Avatar is?
I hate it.
I guess it's a flow of water, but it accidentally got the acoustics a little weird.
I don't like it. Okay.
You don't want
I
to be
have
flushed down the
upgraded her-
toilet?
I have upgraded her biscuits and given her a topping tart, and now she's at 334,000. So should I use her?
I will tell you when I get a response. There is stream delay. Give it 1 second. The last thing I saw, Mac and Cheese said they're looking for a team for you, so
God bless
advice
them.
is incoming. Oh yeah, dude, Mac and Cheese has been so helpful. Like, crazy
Absolutely.
helpful.
Mac and Cheese is like balls to the wall deep into this shit.
Oh yeah.
God bless.
MVP here.
I believe Mac and Cheese is the one responsible for my arena team on my main that has gotten me the highest rank I've ever had in the arena, so...
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was in the top 10,000 for a bit. I didn't finish the season in the top 10,000, but I spent a bit in there.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah! And literally the only thing that I did at their recommendation was put Snapdragon in instead of, I think I had Elder Fairy, and I swapped out Snapdragon for Elder Fairy, and started beating ass.
Hell yeah. It's always good to have at least one friend who knows the meta.
Yeah. The meta, every time someone mentions the meta in Cookie Run Kingdom, I get mad all over again about fucking Wind Archer.
Why Wind Archer?
Because I got Wind Archer just in time for him to be kicked out of the meta by Fire Spirit.
God, that sucks.
Yeah, I got him and then literally not a week later Fire Spirit dropped and they're like, oh, he's the meta now. And I'm like, what?
I think you're
just got
entitled
caught up!
I think you're entitled to a financial compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I worked so hard. And then they were like, no, he's not meta anymore. I'm just like, fuck. And then I
Yeah.
whine to most people and they're just like, yeah, that's how they get you in gacha games. And I'm like, I know that.
You know what? That's so true.
But I still want to be able to complain.
Always. I am a big believer in people's right to bitch.
Thank you.
Listen, I just had a problem that was entirely within my own making, and I still complained about it.
Yeah. Mood. Oh, shit, I should have...
Like, is this my fault? Yes. Should I have stopped and changed it to do something else? Also, yes. Am I gonna whine about it? Also, yes.
Mm-hmm.
My floor
Oh,
got
shit.
scratches from moving furniture.
Well, why'd you do that?
Because I didn't notice, and when I was asking for help, my mom didn't hear me, but I should have texted her instead, because I know she's hard of hearing now, and nah.
My PvP team fell apart after I started focusing on guild battle and alliance. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I literally don't keep up on the meta. I just, look at what literally... Like, on Hollyberry, you just look and see what every other team is. And be like, oh, yes, this must be the meta. It's
Yeah.
like, if you look at the arena in Hollyberry right now, it's like every single team is like, it's Fire Spirit, either Awaken Pure Vanilla... No, I think it's just Awaken Pure Vanilla now, right? Snapdragon, Shadow Milk, and Eternal Sugar. And it's every team.
Yep.
And then you go in the arena on Dark Cacao, and it's like, man, fucking, I don't know, whatever.
And that's how you win.
Yeah.
You beat all the people who also can't do the meta for shit.
That's because Dark Cacao's full of newbies, so everybody's
Oh,
just
it's
kind of like, I have this,
Ugh, it's a lack of
I
pull.
integrated to level 39. It's fine.
yeah! Cotton's still meta, right? Yeah!
I saw the other day on the Reddit where somebody was saying that they were playing through the whole game with the OG cookies,
Wow!
and they were determined to beat them with the 4 OGs.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
I gotta
Yeah.
respect a gimmick build like that, you know?
Oh yeah, I respect
Yo,
it.
I
Shit,
did
I
it!
might do something like that.
Did you do it?
I did it!
Nice!
fuck yeah.
Congrats! Was it with
Hell
the
yeah.
Tart Tatin?
I replaced Frosty Grandma with Tart Tatine.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes.
Hey, Mac and Cheese, your advice helped after all.
Yes.
Faster than you thought it would.
Thank you to the meta bitches in the chat.
Yes.
You're the
Yes.
MVP.
God, y'all have saved me so many times. Saved me from embarrassment on stream. And in general, oh! I'm doing the berries minigame for those who are not looking at my stream, probably Kathleen. And it's...
Requires
Well,
some
if I-
doing.
Monitors, I would.
Oh, that's right! Your second monitor mysteriously died. How? Have you ever figured out how that happened?
No! I turned it
Yeah,
on
she-
one day and it was like this.
Yeah, she was just like, yeah, something's wrong with my second monitor, and I went and looked, and it looked like something had smashed into it, like it was, like, broken.
Jesus.
But not the glass, like it's not physically cracked.
No, it's the
It's
layer beneath
fine.
the glass.
Oh, like
Or I
the,
guess-
the liquid crystals. I
Yeah.
don't know what
Uh-huh.
it's fucking called.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
it's
like
weird as hell.
the Trey 80s Cream Ferret, Wind Archer, Pure Vanilla, Tart Tatine, and Linzer.
I've got to level up Linzer.
I told you, man, Linzer is so important for the
Promoted her
type
a couple
towers.
of times, but I've got to.
Yeah.
Like, I think I might have put her in the Hall of Heroes. I can't remember.
Yeah, Linzer is super important for the cake towers.
Let's see. Linzer. I sure wish you could like Control F and search by name on those
God,
cookies.
me too! There's so many cookies. They've got to add a function where you can just search, right? Like,
Or just
please.
search alphabetically. Like, can we
What's
sort them
this?
alphabetically?
Do
That
they
would
not
be
have
great.
alphabetical search? Jesus.
No.
That
No.
sucks.
No, you can just sort by rarity, by power, or by, I think by, type?
That's not enough.
Rarity,
No, you
power,
can't sort by type?
No, you can do by element. You can by elements,
Mm.
but like you can't. You can sort by rarity level and power.
Nah.
Like actual level and
Jeez.
then powers.
That's
The
rough.
negative
Yeah.
45 defense is good, yeah.
Linzer is still real low level for me.
Ah.
Yes,
Well,
Angelica,
yeah, you gotta work
no.
on that. Linzer's... Oh, is Angelica weighing in?
Yes.
I should find a picture of Angelica to show the chat. She is such a good creature. She's the fattest little gray cat you've ever pictured, and she's incredibly sweet and very loud. And she loves
She's a
you.
husky in a cat form.
Yes, she's a sweet, sweet, sweet baby. Oh, I love gray cats. Yeah, she's technically she's a lynx point, which is a gray tabby mixed with a Siamese. But she's just all gray now because she's a grown up. So
Old.
yeah, she's adorable though. She's so sweet.
What you fussing about?
She's real
She's laying
chonky
on her
too,
lap
and
fussing.
we asked the vet about her chonkiness, and they're just like, no, that just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Say,
After she
like,
got
you
fixed,
ever
she
find
got
out about
chunky.
that, or...
What?
I was gonna say, do you ever find out about why she's chunky, or...
No, after she got fixed, she just got chunky, and that's
Oh,
just how
yeah,
she
that'll
is now.
happen.
Cats just tend to hold a little pouch, and she
She's
just
just-
yeah.
got a little
Oh, the
pouch.
primordial pouch, yeah. That's a
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah,
she's Beppy.
her primordial ooze.
She's a very good little nurse cat too. Like, if you even fake cry around her, she will go nuts and rub all over your hands and stuff until you calm down.
That is so sweet.
Oh yeah.
My sister also
she's a
has a
sweet
gray
baby.
cat who's kind of funny looking, but like in a long, skinny way, right?
Oh yeah.
Also gray, and so my sister was excited for me to finally visit her because she said, like, listen, our cat is so sweet and affectionate, like she'll just rub against you for hours, right? Rip.
Rip. That's fine. I did pretty well that time.
Yeah, you did. And I was like, oh, that sounds great. And then when I went over, of course she was kind of still kind of getting used, a little shy, right? Except then, like, within the hour, she was on my chest and purring.
Aww.
Oh.
I like, this is a really friendly cat, and she was just like, she just loved, sitting with or by or on me. And when we went down,
Oh,
I went to lay down for bed. She again immediately went on my chest and started licking my face.
Angelica's woken me up like that before when I stayed at Kathleen's place. I woke up to Angelica laying on my chest, licking my nose.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
it was
I'm just gonna pet this
the
cat
cutest.
the whole time, and it's great. It was really wonderful.
What was I gonna fucking say? I had something I was gonna say. What was it?
Are you jealous?
Zuko's the other Kathleen cat. He's a fluffy orange boy who actually is the child of one of my cats, or my brother's cat, technically. That's the son of Garcia.
Well, your cat too, because of Sarkit.
That's true. That's true. It's the child of my cat and my brother's cat. Hello?
Cats are so
Cookie
nice.
Run? Hello? Oh no, the network's unstable!
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah!
Shit,
Kathleen has
fuck.
struggled so hard with that. What's wrong, buddy?
This team should not have been wiping me like this in the arena, but boy.
What a mood.
Oh,
I
they've
have-
got Mystic Power. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, well.
Shocker.
Okay, I won, but barely.
At what cost?
Yeah. One day you'll get Shadow Milk and then your life will become so beautiful.
At this point, I'm so bitter against him that I really just can't stand him. Everybody uses him so much, and so I'm just like, fuck you.
There's a reason everybody uses him, and it's because he does not die when killed.
Yep.
Fuck you, you fucker. That's my opinion.
That's why you got double tap.
It's such a random team. Yeah. Welcome to teams on Dark Cacao, man. They'll just make a team out of anything. Just be like, here, will this work?
Me.
Not as competitive, I imagine.
Yeah, well, like I said, Dark Cacao is mostly new players. So,
Mm. True. just throwing
Hollyberry,
whoever on
my main is on Hollyberry, which is a very old server, so,
Everyone's got locked down.
yeah.
Is Dark Cacao the newest one, or is there one that's
Yeah.
newer than that one?
Dark Cacao's the newest, as far as I know, unless they've added a new one since last I looked.
Mm.
I haven't made a new account in a while, so I wouldn't know. But when I made this account a few months ago, Cacao was the newest.
Time for me to take my zanies and get really high.
Oh boy! It's time for high streaming, baby.
Delicious.
Okay. Hey, Cloud Hey Cookie!
Hey Tay is so cute.
Yeah.
Just want to squish him.
Let's see. I have another pull in this. Gotcha. Although I already have Awakened Hollyberry on this account, so I think I have her on both now, which is good.
Great.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to brag.
I actually got her today, so like, suck my dick.
Oh, well, congratulations, but also, hey, fuck you.
You two are so funny.
We've known each other for too long. That's the
We just hate each
problem.
other a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah, it shows.
And
We act like this in front of cashiers too, and most of them aren't that impressed.
no, they should be.
They should be. We're hilarious.
Oh shit! It's left to my team's Eternal Sugar and the other team's Awakened Hollyberry.
Oh, fuck.
Boy.
Lesbian
Let's
fight.
make it.
The girlfriends are fighting.
Oh, the girls are fighting!
Presidential
Fuck.
alert.
Oh, God.
Oh shit! It was a draw.
Love wins!
Love wins.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride!
They scissored each other to death.
Yay! What a way to go.
Wow, I totally mumbled that thing. I'm sorry. Scissored. There.
Yeah, oh yeah, make sure you say that extra clear on my live Twitch account.
Sorry, I need to enunciate when being a brand risk, okay?
You're the whole reason I have my
Vaginas
18+
together?
warning.
Vaginas with pressing together.
Okay.
Hey, I never said vaginas. Heyo.
Alright, now I have an extra brand risk. Awesome.
Yay. Listen,
buddy.
you could have denied the banner and I would have behaved.
I'm making good use of my 18 plus banner tonight, baby.
It's like it's like the shots to keep the rent down, you know?
Yeah.
Zuko, what's the matter?
Oh my goodness, is it crying time?
Oh, Zuko.
Oh no.
Zuko, what's the matter?
Sorry,
Oh
I'm
no,
looking
the
at
boy.
Wildberry. He's so cute. All these cookies are so darn cute. I could just
Yeah.
stare at the aquarium for hours, you know?
Oh, absolutely. It is like watching an aquarium, watching them wander around.
Literally, I just love them in their little terrarium.
Yeah. My little ant farm.
Yes, ant farm. You're so
Look at him
cute.
go.
Yeah.
Where's my shadow milk? I don't. There he is.
There.
I don't have him in any costume, unlike my main account. So it's just him.
It's just
Yep.
naked.
Hmm.
We're naked, is that okay?
Oh my
that's not-
god.
Oh, he's juggling. I love that one.
I haven't heard that clip in so long. Okay, for context,
Please.
there's this local country station that used to play this special remix thing that they had every Friday. I heard that shit every Friday on my way to school. Cause my dad would just have the radio on and it would play. And that was one voice, like it had like a bunch of voice clips from movies and stuff in it, and that was one of them. Was like, "We're naked, is that okay?"
I freaking love. I don't think I've ever heard like the original. I just heard
No.
the remix,
Yep.
Yeah,
and that's all.
Yeah,
that
both
matters.
both of us grew up. I mean, we lived in the same town for most of our lives, so we both grew up hearing that.
Oh yeah.
I know what you mean. It's like those. It's like local commercials, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Y'all, I just got paid like $45 to talk about Klondike bars for like 20 minutes.
There you go.
And all I kept doing, it was like AI generated questions that I had to answer on like video. And I just kept being like, no, I don't eat them, but the jingle is stuck in my head. You don't understand.
That's really funny.
That's
And
really
I just
funny.
kept like answering that over and over again. And it'd be like, what is it about the jingle that sticks in your head like this?
Wow.
TV ain't like it used to be.
It's like, I don't know, I've been cursed by a wizard.
Bro, I don't know. Pay me.
It reminds me of that one drill tweet where he's like, "I love to it's like they love to answer like no to all those like corporate questions things." It's like
Mhm.
I get such a delight out of saying I don't know what Pringles are.
Yeah. It's like when you do those survey, like when you're poor, and so you go do those survey things, and they're just like, "Have you heard of this brand? Have you heard of that?"
No.
No.
I'm familiar with
I've heard of Great Value. What do you want from me?
Yeah, buddy. We're from the South. We have great value at the Walmart. At the Walmart. I love how we both like immediately went at the Walmart.
They got Great Value for sale at the Walmart.
They do. They got great value. Go get you some great value biscuits.
Angelica, if you bite one more time.
Is she attacking you?
Yeah, under my keyboard.
I've seen her do this. She'll poke her fat little head underneath Kathleen's keyboard to attack her.
No.
Because she'll use her keyboard on her lap, and Angelica will just sit there on her legs and attack her under the keyboard.
That's so
Very
funny.
annoying.
Coffee and ice cream is the answer.
Yep. Oh, it's affogato.
Yeah, it's affogato.
My lead.
Femboy
I see.
Friday. It's not even Friday.
Happy Femboy Friday, or as I call
Happy
it,
Femboy
Wednesday.
Friday. Happy Femboy Friday Wednesday.
That's affogato.
Yeah.
He's like the evil
God.
minister for Cacao.
Who is that asexual diva? Which asexual diva?
Affogato.
Affogato? Oh yeah.
Colors. Yeah.
Where is he again?
You
This-
just passed
this
the
one?
maze. Yeah.
You know, he has asexual colors.
Yeah. Twink.
Twink is generous. That's a femboy. Anyway,
Fem man, please.
fem man. Sorry.
Or
It's just-
that's the joke, but the real term is just fem.
I was about to say, or just a fem.
Yep.
I just
Damn.
Saw one of the
That-
cookies and
But it's
absolutely-
funny to say fem man as opposed to femboy, the same way it's fun to say cat man.
Yeah. What was that, Kathleen?
I just saw one of the cookies I irrationally loathe.
Oh, who?
I don't even know what his actual name is. It could just be rice cakes, but the one is like just, oh, the rice cakes.
Hey, Moon Rabbit
know,
Cookie's
the-
cute. Leave her alone.
The rabbit.
Can't fucking
Yeah,
Leave
those-
stand
Moon
that.
Rabbit Cookie alone.
Those artificial cutesy voices can get a little.
Oh my
Those-
god.
Props to the voice actors. Most of them don't get irritating, which is a skill.
Mm-hmm.
That one I can't stand. Okay, I'm gonna do my hot takes because Raina knows
Uh-oh.
them. But I need
Oh,
everyone
no.
to know.
Oh God.
So,
I'm trying
I
to
can't,
call out posts as we speak. What's up?
can't fucking stand strawberry cookie.
Oh my god.
I've been
am
waiting
writing-
for this reveal to drop.
I am
can't
writing your
fucking
call out post
stand,
right now.
What's his name, Raina? The Prince, Custard, whatever.
Yeah, Custard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate him so much. I hate him. I hate him with every fiber of my being. I hate him. When I say I hate him, I mean viscerally and 100%.
You
I'm
teach
writing your
children.
call-out
How
post.
can you not stand him?
I what?
You teach children all day. How can you not stand a child?
Because I need freedom from children.
Okay, that's
Fair
true.
enough.
That's, yeah. You don't know who Strawberry and Custard? You know, Strawberry
Lilac doesn't-
Cookie and,
Lilac
Yeah.
doesn't play Cookie Run.
Oh, they're like the part of the main like pro tag group of Ginger Brave.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
part
yeah.
of the main protagonist group.
So they're the
Yeah.
ones that you see in cutscenes all the time.
Yeah.
So,
All
was it
the time.
like cream custard or was it just custard the third? or
It's Custard
something?
Cream Cookie, or no, Custard Cookie the Third. Custard Cookie the Third.
Okay, yeah, he's just a little guy.
He's just a baby.
Thing.
No!
If it's a real child, then sure, I'd be all for it. But it's one of those things, and I'm guilty of this, okay? When I was like 16 and writing Harry Potter fan fiction,
Oh,
I
no.
wrote like my first years that were coming into my fan fiction world were 11, and I wrote them like 4-year-olds, okay?
Oh,
so, like, I
no.
totally understand people not knowing how to write children. Been there, done that.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
He's
I just-
he's not a child, he's an idiot.
He is a child.
I
He's
always
like
see him as, like,
5.
little digits, honestly. He's like the little brother your mom tells you have to take along.
Oh god, no,
Oh.
I would kill that brother.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
And, well, yes, but you were functionally an only child, so, like,
And I
Oh.
would commit a murder.
yeah, like custard is like it's like a kind of pudding, I guess. You heat up milk and eggs together, and it sets.
Oh,
I've never
actual
had real
custard.
life custard.
I haven't either, but I know that. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. I've had creme brulee.
I've never had creme brulee either.
Yeah,
I've never had it, but it looks delicious, so I'm gonna assume that it's delicious.
It does look delicious.
honestly, the custard part is really plain, so you really have to get that crunchy sugar with it.
Mm.
Otherwise, it kind of tastes like nothing.
Angelica!
What has she done?
She bit at Zuko's pantaloons.
Owie.
Okay, to explain, Zuko's a very, very fluffy cat, and his little butt fluffs out, and it looks like he's wearing little fluffy pantalones.
Like a corgi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He's got a corgi butt, yeah. Hi, how do you zoom out to view your kingdom? Just downloaded BlueStack to play the
Right up.
game on computer. Hello, Branskit! You're playing on computer? Then you would use your mouse, the scrolly wheel on your mouse to zoom out.
I said brulee. Wow, that's a lot of allergies. You remind me of my grandpa. He also had a bunch of allergies.
20 plus food allergies. God.
I remember
I
one of the
didn't-
most difficult he had was a soy allergy. So,
Oof.
because
My mom's allergic to the sun.
Actually, because my family has a number of allergies, they kind of skipped a generation with us. I'm the only one in my family who doesn't have an allergy, and I might have capsaicin, so who knows? But
The only allergy I have that I know of is cats, which sucks because I love cats.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, so like my grandma would like make her own bread and stuff because of the family. So
Hi, Pasta. Hello. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
hello, pasta, pasta.
Little liar.
Wow, I haven't heard Shadow Milk's original voice lines in a long time because I'm so used to having him in the Sage of Truth costume.
True.
So I just got his, "Oh, you aren't afraid" line, and I'm like, whoa!
Got jump scared, huh?
Went the full Bette Midler for a minute there.
Oh, listen to what Pure Vanilla is saying. I just realized I haven't heard him say "I shall not falter" or whatever in a while,
Yep.
and I guess
Oh!
Falter.
Is it because you awakened him?
I did. I awakened him today.
That's what it is, because Awaken Pure Vanilla came out after the voice actor strike started.
Yep.
Oh, so I haven't. I thought I was just missing it.
No. I'm getting bonked by everyone. Hi. Okay, I'll hydrate.
Bonk him. Everyone, 3, 2, 1, bonk him.
Oh, God. At least you're not... No, I can't say that.
Say it.
No, because then they'll do it.
Don't be a coward. Say it.
I am a coward, and I will be.
Don't
And
be
I'll
a
thank you to
coward,
respect
Raina.
my
Say it.
cowardice.
I will dunk your head underwater in the pool if you don't say it.
Again?
Well, that's the problem.
Yes.
That's how I learned to swim underwater, by the way. That's a true life story about our childhood together. Is I got in a swimming pool with Kathleen when we were children, and she just, like, spent 3/4 of the time holding me under. I stopped being scared of going underwater, though.
Not for long periods of time, okay?
It felt
put
like
that
it.
out there. It was like 5 seconds, and then I would let him up.
God.
This is the funny thing about streaming with someone that I literally grew up with. We have all the dirt on each other.
Hey, say what you wanted to say.
You know,
I'm
I
gonna
think
be
if
honest,
if
I don't
if
remember
any of
what you're
us tried to,
talking
like,
about.
I think if any of us tried to hold each other down in the water, our mom would just, like... She would be so mad at us.
That's a good point. Why didn't my parents interfere with this? Hold
Your
on.
parents weren't there, and my parents were in the house because they didn't want to get out in the sunlight.
That makes sense for your parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to go get dinner, but it was very nice talking with everyone again.
Yes.
It's very nice talking to you. Thank you for coming, my friend.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna try the cake tower for the first time on my side account.
Oh God, why?
I hate being alive.
I mean, same, but I don't hate myself that much.
Yeah, fair enough. My Pure Vanilla is not awakened yet on the side account, and it's really putting a cramp in my style.
I'm back to doing dark mode. I'm almost done.
Oh,
with level
boy.
4.
I guess
I
I'll...
mean,
I feel the ground shaking.
What were you saying?
I was just gonna say. I mean, I'm breezing through it right now. I'm just running out of jellies again.
Ain't that the way? Let's see. Who else should I add to this party? Star Coral? Alright. Where's she at? I should already have her built, because I use her a lot in different things. If I have her on this account. I think I do. Where... Star Coral, where you at? Where are you, baby girl? Hello? Did I scroll past her? I have Mystic Flower on the team, but do I not have Star Coral on this account? Wait, I thought I did. Maybe I just missed her. I could use Cream Ferret. I have Cream Ferret.
I want Mystic Flower.
I think she was like the first, yeah, she was the first beast I got on this account and the only one I had until my, there's Star Coral. And she was the only one I had until I pulled, Shadow Milk.
I'm never gonna pull Shadow Milk. I just give up.
You're
on it.
going to, I believe in you.
I'm never gonna do it. I had to mercy get Eternal Sugar, dude. Me and the Beast are just not simpatico.
Scroll, whistle, and watch. Okay. Watch. And where's the whistle? I thought about using the whistle. But then I was like, maybe the cloak. Alright, we'll go.
The whistle is some good shit. I'm pretty much always using the whistle now.
The whistle is some good shit, yeah. Have you got any of the new treasures yet?
Oh yeah, I've gotten a lot of them. I like the Cape of the Vanquisher a lot, and I like the Thunder God's Paper Charm.
Oh, I meant the new ones, like Eternal Sugar update ones.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's like a jewelry box, which I have,
I
and
do have
then
the jewelry box.
yeah.
I love the jewelry box.
You ain't using Wind Archer, so no need to use his treasures. That's fair enough. Funny how I got none of my Awakened Hollyberry Soul Prisms from the Nether Gacha. Oh no. How did you get them then? Oh, just from the other gachas? The Stormbringer treasures are actually really bad. Oh. Huh. Well, now we know. Thankfully, the first few trays of the strawberry one are really easy, so... What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just reacting to that, the Stormbringer stuff being bad. But they sound so good.
Ain't that the way? It's easy till tray 40, yeah.
Yep. Then you're playing 4D chess all of a sudden.
Uh-huh.
God bless it, are you serious right now?
You having some trouble?
I have 2 levels left to clear, and then I'll clear level 14 on dark mode, but I'm out of jellies.
Ah. Can't you get them from the event shop? Or am I wrong about that?
The event shop?
Yeah, the event shop over in, if you look in shop, there's a tab called Event Shop where you can buy stuff using crystals.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get jellies from the event shop. Yeah, you should... Okay, first off, what you need to get from there is you need to get Fateful Cookie Cutters, because you can get a bunch of Fateful Cookie Cutters from there. Just buy them with crystals.
Okay, you can, but you cannot get jellies.
You don't have jellies in there? Or did you scroll down and look?
You cannot scroll. There's only 8 offers.
No, you can press and click. For some reason, it doesn't let you use the mouse wheel to scroll on that menu. You gotta click and drag to scroll.
Oh!
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's stupid. Why wouldn't it do that?
I don't know. It's the one place where the mouse controls don't translate from the touch controls, and I don't know why.
That is weird.
Yeah. Everywhere else, the mouse controls translate perfectly fine. I don't know why that one menu's where they broke.
Damn. The Faithful Cookie Cutters are expensive.
Yeah, well, that's because they're expensive. But that's one of the few places that you can get them without having to pay money, so...
Yeah. Fair enough.
I would definitely say, whenever you have crystals, get Fateful Cookie Cutters from there until you buy them out. And then periodically the shop resets, so they'll restock on stuff every now and then. Like when there's an update, they'll restock.
Let's steal from the rich and feed the poor.
I'm just going to get all these, all of the level up supplies from here because I need them. All of my cookies are so low level on this account, it drives me crazy. I switch over to this from my main. On my main, everyone's level 90 and like maxed the fuck out. And then I switch to this and everyone's like in their 30s and 40s and I'm like, oh my god.
Ooh.
It's rough. It's rough out here.
I am at 186 out of 300 pulls on the Fateful Cookies.
Damn. Yeah, getting a lot of the Fateful pulls is hard. Although you do get, I think it's like 20 free ones from each chapter of Beasties, so that's 100, no, that's 200 free ones from Beasties now.
Yeah.
You just gotta play through each chapter to a certain point, and they'll just hand you 20 free Fatefuls, so... I'm around 260 in the Shadow Milk theme, damn. That's how many it took me... I'm trying to remember how many. It took me at least 200 pulls to get him from his banner. Like, I got him during his event, but it took me all week. Like, I think it took me a whole week at least of grinding to get him.
Oh, I want to know what your highest level is on Berry Jump.
Oh, I'm on my side account, so I can't check what my high... Actually, I can just check on my phone. What am I saying? Hang on. Let me log into my main account on my phone and check that. I did not think about that. I have the game on 2 devices. 10 prisms at the end of episode 10 and the other 10 from the chest of trophies. Oh, okay.
Can I say that Berry Jump has ruined my life? I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, that was so funny when I saw you online super late the other day and you're like, it's because the Berry Jump minigame.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I see. I love that minigame. I love it a lot. I miss the K-Count Roundup, and I know I say that every single stream, but I still miss it. I haven't stopped missing the K-Count Roundup.
What's your highest level? Hurry up.
Wait, it's having to download a data pack.
Oh, God.
Give it a minute. It is cool, though. I miss the Sage of Truth costume, but it is nice actually getting to hear Shadow Milk's original voice lines again. It's been a while. Because, you know, Sage of Truth gets special voice lines.
Yeah.
So, I'm just like, oh hey, that's what he normally sounds like. Even more of an asshole.
Yeah.
Not that he's not an asshole as Sage of Truth, he's just a little less of one. He's just an asshole about the truth instead of lies. Which I think is really funny, and I've talked about it before, how that's my favorite way to do like a quote-unquote good guy AU. It's like he's still an asshole, just on the other side of the spectrum. But if he's not annoying, he will literally die. Highest level of what? The Berry Jump. Let's see. Best record, 262.
Oh, I'm better than you.
That's not surprising. You grew up playing Donkey Kong and being good at platformers.
My best is 305, so not much
Damn.
better.
Meanwhile, I grew up having no coordination and falling over if I leaned too far one way. I still do that. 500? Damn!
Okay,
Mac and
whatever.
cheese out here destroying us all. As usual.
If I didn't love mac and cheese, I'd hate them.
Mood. 500 is the last level? Jesus.
Oddly.
Mac and
Well,
cheese
now
out here maxing out the minigames immediately.
Oh, I'm gonna get to 500.
Uh-oh. Oh no, the competition is real now. You awakened her competitive side. Which is like all of her sides, to be fair.
Yes, I am an octagon, and that's all of them.
That was legit my first time? No, it wasn't.
No, it was not.
No. No, we're telling lies in the Rosie chat today. Yeah, I'm so excited for the voice actor strike to end so that, first off, so that the voice actors can actually, you know, get the stuff that they've requested, obviously, of course. But
Yeah.
also because it means that, Yuri Lowenthal and Holly Berry's voice actors, whose name I should know, I'm sorry, are coming home from the war.
Zuko, why must you cry?
He's sad!
He's always sad.
Yeah. I didn't talk about him as much, but Zuko is a very fluffy orange boy who contains sadness.
Zuko.
Got the word twice, so I didn't have to climb up 450 until 500, so I just skipped it since I got the word boost. Damn!
Hey, Zuko. I've never
Oh
been
my
able to spell
goodness.
fever on here yet.
I've done it a couple times.
Must
Which,
be
the fact
tough.
that I've done it a couple times and still haven't made it as far as you have says a lot about my coordination and skill level.
I have to spell fever and get to level 500. Fuck.
I'm working my way up the cake tower so that I can level my people up a little. It's Wafflebots time, baby. Y'all remember the Wafflebots? From way back when? Like chapter 10? I think? I don't remember what most of the chapters are, but I remember chapters 7 through 10 because they're the ones that I, like, when I'm introducing a new friend to, like, you know. Okay, when I'm introducing a new friend to Shadow Vanilla, okay, that's where I start. It's chapters 7 through 10. Because they set up Pure Vanilla's backstory, and I'm like, this is important. Listen, I know what makes a good entry point for people who are like, cookies, I'm just like, no, hold on, let me show you this. Let me show you this shit, and then I whip out the Toxic Yaoi, and they're like, whoa! Whoa, they got fucked up homosexuals in this game, hold on.
Yeah, buddy.
And I'm just like, wait till I tell you, they got multiple fucked up homosexuals now. Because we got the Yuri update.
Zuko.
Is the Zuko still sad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. He wants to go outside. He wants to be free.
Zuko was dramatic.
You're not letting him outside, and that's a big problem for him because he's a kitty cat.
You're right.
You're my baby.
He's such a pretty boy, though. Dumb as rocks, God bless him, but he's so pretty. He looks like a beautiful, soft dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, I unleashed... Wait, I did a new thing with the Might of the Ancients? Ooh! Woo! Woo! I'm unlocking some stuff for Golden Cheese! Upgrade a Biscuit 10 times, and then I will finish Golden Cheese's Ancient Might? Holy shit! I can do that real fast. Free Gamba. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gamba in just a minute, too. After I do this real quick. Hold up.
The darkness
What is Gamba?
vanish.
Gambling. It's just a silly way of saying gambling.
Oh, okay.
I know you're not up on the kids' language these days.
Not.
Do I still need to... Did I do it? I did it! Let's go! Woohoo!
Alright. cleared episode 14 on dark mode. What up?
Nice. I completed Golden Cheese Cookies Ancient Might. And now I can get
Hey.
another Ancient. I think I already have them all now, though. I might do pure vanilla so that I can level him up some more, though. Because also that is my baby. Are you sure you want to select pure vanilla cookie? Yes. My baby. My sweet little old man.
Super wicked man.
I forgot about this cutscene. Oh, he gives me such cute aggression. It's terrible. Ah, young Hollyberry. They just show up and they're like, you're our friend now, you don't get a say in the matter. It's kind of like how people become friends with me. I'm just like, you're my friend now.
Oh no.
What?
Our cacao is falling.
Oh no.
I
Oh
hate to see
god.
it.
Ugh.
Zuko!
He's sadness. He is
sad.
sadness. I can't believe we said that at the same time. We've hung out too many times for too long, I believe.
Yeah, we gotta stop.
If you say so.
Even though August is what, our 20th anniversary?
Oh god, you're right. 20th anniversary of best friendship.
Yes. At the end of
Which is
August.
funny, because we literally grew up together, but only 20 years of our lives have we been best
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, the first 16 were just, they were kind of iffy.
Yeah. But after that, we were like, hey, wait. It's really funny because it sounds like we're joking.
We're really
It's
not.
like, no, that's just what happened.
Shall not waver. I
Yeah.
fear
A hurricane happened, and then they had to live with me for a while, and then it was like, oh, we like each other.
Literally.
Oh, who just pooped? Oh, dear heavens.
Isn't living with cats beautiful?
Oh, I love it so much.
I cannot fight my own feelings.
Can I? Oh, no, I can't. Okay.
Why did I just click that? I'm an idiot.
Tiny step closer.
Why did you just click that? Damn.
Because I'm an idiot.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Falling down the cliffs. He's struggling so much.
Oh, God. Sure would be crazy if he met a femboy who helped him.
Time for some real drama.
Little Peach Blossom.
Yeah.
I like Little Peach Blossom.
I love Peach Blossom. Peach Blossom's cute.
Cute.
Even the wind and clouds are on my side.
Alright, I managed to get my Hall of Heroes. You want to hear what my Hall of Heroes level is?
Sure.
On my alt account? It's 55. Woo! And that's after I got it up a little.
All right.
I love playing on the alt account. great.
Hey,
Keeps me
it's
humble.
20 Faded cookie cutters.
Woohoo! Go Gamba! Get you some beasts. Oh, that's right. I need to go Gamba. Speaking of. I forgot. I have some Gamba to do.
Heartly Cow, you are so dramatic. Oh my god.
He is dramatic.
Lord.
He's been through a lot, alright?
Oh, Zuko.
So is Zuko.
Zuko just
Alright, Gamba time. I got nothing.
Come here, my little man. Oh.
The baby.
Oh.
He contains so much sadness for just one little orange cat. He has
I'll
known
kiss
all
it
the
all
tragedy of the world.
I'll kiss it all away.
Oh, I'm sure that'll make him really happy. I'm sure he loves being held and kissed all over. If there's one thing
yeah.
cats like, it's being kissed. Alright, let's see. By the way, look at this. I'm one soulstone away from being able to promote Shadow Milk Cookie. One. And that's how close I was to getting him when I pulled him on accident, by the way. I was one soulstone away. What?
I have 9 of his soul stones.
You're getting there? They're hard to get. His soulstones are so hard to get.
Yeah.
Oh, I can promote Pure Vanilla! My puppy! Yes! You go, Peepaw!
Do you have anything to ask of me?
Peepaw has become more powerful. I should give Peepaw a better biscuit. Jeez. I should probably give most of my cookies better biscuits. But I just don't have many biscuits on this account. Because I'm poor and new.
It's so hard to get the right ones.
Yeah. I gotta do more Beast Yeast on this account. I haven't done much because I saved it for when I was streaming. I actually got my Shadow Milk to 2-star using only Soulstones. Jesus!
That's insane.
That's... wow. Did you do it during his banner, though, or recently? Because if it was during his banner, okay, I get that. But if you did it since then Jesus Christ, that's dedication. I still, to this day, wish that I would have kept grinding at it during his banner. Because I was a fool, and I didn't. And that's why I only got him to 2 stars on my main, like, recently. I got him, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. And in hindsight, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you like this, me? I didn't even get him during his banner? Jesus Christ! You didn't play during his banner at all. What the fuck, dude? How are you like that? You're just built different, mac and cheese. What?
I said same. I missed his
Yeah.
banner and didn't play.
Yeah, you missed his banner completely.
Much to your chagrin, because God, did you try to get me back into it?
I tried so hard, dude. I wanted you to be there during that event, and you were like, I'm busy having a career.
This place
Yeah, they had to do it during the end of the school year.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know either. Anyway, story mode time. You want to do some story mode? We're going through the City of Wizards. Which is actually, one of Kathleen's big favorites, I think.
Is that the Galaxy one?
That's Moonlight and, Stardust, yeah.
Yeah, my babies and the Critical Role voice actor.
Running on magical
Oh yeah, Kathleen's a big crit roll person, so
The great magical civilization
she got so excited when she found out who
gone.
Bobby
Stardust
Dan.
voice actor was. Yeah.
Even Miss Me finally arrived at the legendary City of Wizards.
Yeah, in story mode on my alt, I just got to the City of Wizards.
For that.
I like the train. It brought us
I
all the way
freaking love
here.
him, and I want that cookie so badly.
Right. Remind me
Yeah, I got him during his banner, so which was like 100 years ago now.
The moon looks so big here.
I don't know if I even have him on my alt. I don't think so.
According to the
Stardust is sadly not that good. Yeah, I know Stardust isn't that useful, but he's really pretty though.
moon is the biggest.
Yep.
Meaning that its arcane powers are the strongest here. It took several dozens of
Like, his design is beautiful.
But thanks to their efforts, we can read at night without the need for any candles or lights.
Ah.
Does it mean that even the
I like how I can hear your story mode over your mic. We're getting double story mode.
Dude, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's kind of funny.
City of
Like, it's not
Wizards is
loud.
cooler than I thought.
I don't know if chat can hear it. I could hear it. I did get a special skin. Oh, that's... I think I have a special costume for him, actually. I think. On my main. It's weird having Shadow Milk in the City of Wizards, because... I think I've talked about this before, but, like... Milky Way Cookie features a lot in the... A Game of Truth and Deceit merch. And it's really weird because she's not in that storyline at all.
Huh.
So I'm very curious, like, it really looks like she was at one point meant to be involved in that storyline,
Yeah.
which is really interesting. And it makes sense considering the whole thing is about magic and also the moon, which Shadow Milk uses moon magic.
Yeah.
So, like, he would know Moonlight Cookie, technically.
These guys have been sitting with us for a
So
while.
it is actually very strange that we haven't seen them interact.
Friends.
They are the wizard's inventions.
I hope maybe they will get an interaction of some kind in the future. That would be so cool.
We
Yeah.
are trespassers. Better be on our guard.
Shadow Milk always felt weird to me as a witch-made cookie. Like, he seems more like a wizard cookie to me. Like, in the way that he's just, like his whole thing being, like, knowledge and everything. He just seems more like a cookie the wizards would make.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's weird to me that he was apparently made by a witch. But then again, I guess we don't know for sure. I think it was said that the beasts were made by a witch, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so...
Yeah. The witches made the 5 god hero cookies, and
Yeah.
then they were corrupted, and then the witches trapped them or whatever.
Yeah, so... But Shadow Milk just seems thematically more like a wizard-made cookie to me. But maybe that's because he's adjacent to the moon and you know, the City of Wizards and all that by his association with Dark Moon magic and everything.
Maybe we'll hear about later how the wizards like fucked with the witch's recipe or something, and that's why they were
Ooh.
doing something.
I really do want to know what Moonlight thinks of Shadow Milk Cookie, because, like, she would definitely be aware of him.
Yeah.
Like, she would have to be, because, you know, he calls the dark side of his moon his domain and everything. Like, he lives in her house. Like, you know? She
Yeah.
has to know about him. Wizard makes machine and shit in this world. Yeah, true. I don't know. It's just, like I said, like, his domain over knowledge means that wizards would, or he would be important to wizards because of his domain of knowledge and everything.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, there's a lot of lore stuff that I think is really interesting surrounding that. And also I think it's interesting that technically this makes, and I know he's used it before in canon, but it's interesting to me that Pure Vanilla is technically based in Dark Moon magic because of his like getting a lot of his power from Shadow Milk.
Do you see anything?
Yeah.
That it would inherently mean that he has a lot of Dark Moon magic powering him, basically. And I know he's used it before. Like, apparently that's what he used when fighting Dark Enchantress in that, like, the opening game cutscene.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently his last big attack that he does towards her was Dark Moon magic. Which I didn't realize until recently.
The city
Huh.
of the crescent. Look,
Yeah. Someone pointed it out, and I was like, oh, interesting. The wizard thing's actually explained in the Milky Way story thing. Oh, okay.
is that where we took the train?
I mean, that's what I'm playing right now, but...
How do we manage to cross the dream to get here? Wait a minute. We were walking in
But
circles around the
not...
statues, then we,
I don't know.
ended
But
up
the wizards are a weird thing in this story.
The more you think about it, the weirder it gets.
Because I think because there's so much more emphasis on witches than the wizards.
The power of the sun
Yeah.
and moon makes it all possible.
I think because the witches did a lot more cookie-based stuff than wizards did, though. Hi, Bun Bun! Hi, welcome! How you doing?
over there. Moonlight Cookie.
She's asleep. I almost hate to wake her up. The moon is so bright and pretty. Why does she look so sad?
She looks so sad because her girlfriend's in the ocean. I'm on call with my partner, so I can't hear you. Oh, well.
She must have been waiting for us.
Well, not for that long, if you think of it.
I just know that I said hi, I guess. Are you looking at my screen share at all? Because if you're not, I might stop screen sharing.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna stop screen sharing so that I get some performance back, because I just noticed my VTuber's lagging.
Oh, she must have lived for much, much longer than
There we go, that's better.
But
And it is said that while Moonlight
I-
Cookie is
Whoa!
asleep, no
Thank you.
forest can
Thank you for
harm
the
the
enrichment,
Elder
Lilac. Another thing I want to know about is the actual timeline of things in this game.
Moon is way too
Because,
bright
like...
for an ordinary cookie.
Ah!
That's
It's
why
hydrate time.
her help.
Thank you. Like, they use a lot of terms like eons, and I'm just like, no, there's no way.
For our help. There's gotta be
Like, that literally can't be accurate. So I'm very curious as to what the actual timeline of events is. Apparently in the Chinese version, they did give a concrete timeline to when White Lily had to reseal the tree.
This great city. Looks like we
In the Chinese version, they say specifically that it was 500 years ago
Yeah.
that she resealed it. So the beast had already been in there for a while when she did that, and that was over 500 years ago, so they were in there for a while.
Dang.
But we don't know exactly how long. Which, considering that, the beast are actually doing pretty well. Like, they're holding it together better than I think I could, having been in isolation for, like, 1,500 years or something.
Yeah.
But also, damn, no wonder they're so maladjusted. I say this, I've talked about this before, I guess with friends and stuff. I don't know if I've talked about it on stream, but that's actually pretty fucking cruel. Like, you know, locking them in isolation for indefinitely was their intention? That's kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah.
I forgot you bought the Kingdom Pass. Hell yeah, I bought the Kingdom Pass, baby. I get it whenever I can.
It reminds me
It's
of the
worth it.
vampire batteries.
Yeah.
Them
I
locking
laugh, but I
vampires
know what
in
you
the
mean.
church.
Yeah. Oh, the
I'm also
Vampire
reading a
Diaries.
book right now where like that was the punishment for like the deities. They locked them up
Ah.
and couldn't kill them, so they just like locked them away.
I wonder if the beast can be killed.
boring.
Oh.
I wonder. Because that was my thing. Like, I've talked about this before, about whether beast and ancients can be killed. Because we know that they're immortal like, generally. Like, they don't get old.
Yeah.
But we don't actually know for sure whether Beast or Ancients can be killed. Because none of them have been killed yet. They're all major characters, so... I mean, I guess you could argue White Lily went through a form of death, but, like, she got better, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts. Where it's reached the point of the stream where I'm just rambling about lore now.
Holy shit.
What?
I just hit spooky mystic flower face.
Ah, yes! That jump
Holy
scared me
shit.
the first time I played through that. I was like, whoa!
Angelica, did you just... Angelica just closed out of my game.
She said, Mama, that's too
Angelica?
scary.
Angelica, I was in the middle of a plot.
She's like, Mama, this is too scary. You need to go.
Oh, Angelica.
Oh my god. That's really unfortunate and very funny.
I hate her.
She's just trying to protect you. You don't hate her at all.
I hate her.
That is a perfect, flawless little angel baby.
It's got some flaws.
No. I will not hear them.
I'm gonna paint your fat.
No!
She bit at me.
Well, I mean, you were painting her.
Like, get over her.
I have 15 gotcha fate pulls. Let's see what happens.
Hey.
Can't wait for all the nut. What? Did I get... Is this Awaken Pure Vanilla? Yeah, baby! Woohoo! Let's go! Yeah! I'm powering up people.
You got so excited you tapped out on your mic.
What? Did I did I accidentally... What happened? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you did that thing where you break out because the zigzag lines are too
Oh!
high. I forget the
Flipped my
name of
mic.
it.
I blew it out.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah, there
funny.
you go.
I didn't even
The
realize I
memes
blew
there.
my mic out.
The zanies are kicking in, so I can't remember words good.
Oh, good. You love it when that happens.
Fire bad, tree pretty.
Oh, no. I'm so glad I got Awakened Pure Vanilla finally!
Super.
Okay. First, let me get all my mileage into Rainbow Cubes. Awaken Pure Vanilla, nice. Yeah, baby! I'm about to go awaken his ass. Wake up, Pops. I gotta go wake Grandpa up. Hold on. Come on, man.
Thought I'd be adventuring at my age.
I got his never thought I'd be adventuring at my age line after saying that. Yeah, I know, old man. I know. Come on, Pop Pop. There he is! The pretty boy!
I'm sorry,
Ah.
why are there dragons?
What?
Why are there dragons?
Do you not remember Dark Cacao's lore about he sealed dragons in his sword?
It was 2 years ago, bro!
That's true. You haven't replayed the story like I have. Yeah, he sealed those 2 dragons within his sword. They were fighting, and then he went, hey, stop it. And then went... and now the dragons are still inside of the sword, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I hate Mystic Flower.
Like, hate how? Like, hate as in you are deeply off-putting, or hate as in fuck this guy?
Both.
Fair enough.
I imagine visiting the arcane planetarium.
Planetarium?
An artificially crafted
Zuko.
model of the night sky.
I'm gonna be honest, the beast that genuinely creeped me out the most is Eternal Sugar.
I haven't really
Et-
met her in like.
Yeah, you
context.
haven't met her yet, but she creeped me out bad. Like in a way that other beast hadn't. Like she made me feel
Yeah.
like, ugh.
What does this even mean?
Mystic
I was
Flower
very-
is too much of my own depression staring back at me, and I don't like it.
Fair enough, man. Ah, yes, the apathy boss, of course. The
Yeah.
CEO of apathy.
Stairs are too tall.
Dream Woman. Yeah. All I have to say for Eternal Sugar, Mommy, sorry. You know, understandable. I mean, like, yeah, of course, you know, I'm a lesbian, I get it, but also, she creeps me out. That's not a negative.
Like, I'm
In
into
fact,
that.
yeah, no, I'm into that. That's a positive. That's a green flag for me. Such is my taste, but she did creep me out. I was like, woohoo! Like there were a few points during her chapter where I was just like, ooh, ooh. But also, ooh, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like, wow, that's really off-putting. Nice. I am excited for you to play through her area, because there's this one map that I zoomed out of to get a look at the whole thing, and it made everyone in the call just go, ooh, as soon as we saw it, because it was so gorgeous. I want to go take a screenshot of it.
I
Really
bet
beautiful.
It's so insanely pretty. I'm so excited about that.
Oh yeah, her, as much as I love all of the Beast, you know, Eternal Sugar's aesthetic is by far the best. Like, her aesthetic is so peak. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, if it weren't for the fucking twink that has cursed me, Eternal Sugar would easily be my favorite beast by far. Alas, I have been cursed by a clown.
Like they'll crash into each other.
So,
What in the world?
this fucked up jester owns my brain.
Those giant balls represent stars in the sky. While they might look like tiny dots to us,
It's like, I'm a Shadow Milk Cookie fan, and I'm not happy about it.
these stars are
I
created
understand
gotta-
this. I watched Glee.
I was about to say, yeah, your relationship with Glee, where you would watch it and then be like, ah, and then continue
Yeah.
watching it.
invisible
Yeah.
mode. That's why they never crash into each other.
My favorite example being the time that you watched an episode while I was staying over, and it was so bad when it ended, you literally got out of your chair and laid face down on the floor and just screamed into the carpet.
It was really
like,
bad.
The only reason I like Shadow Milk Cookie is just he's good, nothing else. Don't listen, you've seen several of my cookie run streams. You know how I feel about Shadow Milk Cookie. Don't get me started.
Try and make one sphere fill the air.
Because that'll be the rest of the stream if I start talking about Shadow Milk Cookie and all the things that appeal to me about him. It'll... And no one will enjoy the stream, is the thing, except for me. I'd enjoy it.
It is said that wizards and
Be like, welcome to my TED Talk about this one specific fuck-ass twink.
wizards of old were crazy about the sky.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, y'all know.
Do you know which star is my
If you've been in my streams, you know exactly how I feel about Shadow Milk Cookie.
so bright? Gorgeous.
Wow, it really is big and bright.
I'm trapped in blue cookie hell forever.
These are called constellations.
The puppet master that cursed my
Some
dick.
groups of stars look just like animals or
Welcome back, Art! I'd listen, but most likely not enjoy it. I appreciate your honesty.
Oh, this one is jelly. That one is cake hound.
Oh, I
I
don't
really-
like how they're losing their identities, Raina.
Yeah, it's pretty upsetting. Wait, who cursed your wife? It's a reference to a very old Tumblr joke. I forget some people might not get that reference. It's a reference to a very old Tumblr joke where it was like, there was this blog that was parodying those relatable, like, supposedly relatable, like, every teen, or, you know, hashtag little teen things. But it was just nonsense bullshit. And there was one that's just like, a good boyfriend's not afraid to point at his girlfriend and say, that's her, that's the puppet master that cursed my dick. And I still think about that every day. So that's what I was referencing. Yes, every teenagers love their stuff. Yes. So I was referencing that, calling him the puppet master that cursed my dick.
So pretty.
More like the puppet master that cursed my brain, though, in this case. I didn't know the source, but I knew the phrase, and only just realized how well that fits Shadow Vanilla! It does! It really does!
Look, another cinema. Let's climb on that chair and watch the movie.
Fucking Shadow Milk gesturing at Pure Vanilla like, that's him!
For eons, the wizards and witches relied upon the powers of the
Only 90s kids remember who put spiders on my dick! Yes, that one is great.
Oh God.
so special.
Have you heard the thing where someone voice acted that one?
Some theorists claim the moon is
It was
think so.
so funny. Oh my god.
speculate that the
Who
center
put
of the
spiders on my dick? So funny.
Here, in the city of wizards.
I'm not paying any attention to this story. To be fair, I've already seen this storyline recently while I was staying with you, Kathleen, but, you know.
Yeah.
It's so insanely funny, yes.
Nothing is impossible in the realm of dreams. It is a
Yeah, I just recently went through this storyline while I was, during that week when I was staying with Kathleen for a week, she was playing through the storyline. So I recently heard this.
Yep.
12 Archmage's work has finally borne fruit. Now, the pristine life syrup and the dough of the dreams shall rest.
But going back to my lore talk, though, I do really want Moonlight and Shadow Milk to acknowledge each other somehow, because, like, it just makes sense,
In anticipation of the first
given their,
ingredients
like, positions in the lore and everything, and both being moon-based and everything.
is the moon reborn.
You shall journey through the world we dare not explore.
I don't know. I want to know what Milky Way would have been doing in the Game of Truth and Deceit update. I want to know what she was doing there. Because if you go look through her, through the Game of Truth and Deceit, the special, like, merchandise and all, and the stuff from the Carnival of Shadows event, she is prominently featured in all of that artwork. Like, there's a little bag with her dressed up as a jester and stuff for it, and it's like, what was gonna happen there?
But are dreams meant to
Also, the
change?
thought of Shadow Milk Cookie getting access to the dream world is the worst.
Isn't the real wizard cookie. I think
I don't know, guiding a train or something? Well, yes, presumably. She is a conductor. But
I wonder what happened to that cookie.
I wonder if it's gonna come back at some point. Like, I can't help but wonder if that storyline was dropped, or if they're just going to come back to it later, you know? Because I hope it's going to come back into play later, and it wasn't just dropped completely. But you'd think if it was completely dropped, that they would have removed her from the art relating to that update and everything, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe that would have just been too much trouble. I don't know. Because they would have had to redo a bunch of important art, I guess. I'm so curious. And also, Dev Sister, show me the Fount of Knowledge. I know he's real. I know you're hiding him from me. I say this literally at least once a day in the CRK, I have a Discord that I've made for my friends that I've gotten into CRK, and, at least once a day, I say in there, when are they going to show me the Fount of Knowledge? They need to give him to me. I'm obsessed. I need to know. Show me the boy. Well, boy in big air quotes. It's Shadow Milk Cookie, so, you know. Boy, when the mood strikes. Man, if that ain't a fucking mood. Oh, Shadow Milk Cookie, genderqueer legend. I've had people ask me, like, I had a friend on Tumblr message me, and they were just like, so what's up with the femme Shadow Milk that I've been seeing? And I was like, honestly, there's no official reason given. He just did that. It was a girl day.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a girl day. Like, they claim it's a disguise, but I'm like, a disguise from who? Like, the only person we've seen him wear it around immediately recognized him, and of course, obviously would've. So, like, why? It would be the most pointless, quote-unquote, disguise I can imagine. I think it was just a girl day, man.
Was that it?
I think the funnier question to ask is why White Lily's voice actress?
Protect us.
Erica Mendez is just collecting Pure Vanilla's exes, apparently. Ultimate Air Fryer? Oh, I know what this person ships. Also, can I just say that Air Fryer is the funniest ship name I can imagine, just in general? That's a ship name. Did you know that, Kathleen?
No.
Yes, it's for Wind Archer and Fire Spirit. And they call them Air Fryer, and I'm like, that's awesome. Oh, Mama says hi, Kathleen.
Hello.
She says hello. Peepaw Ingy, I smell Cookie Run Kingdoms? What's funnier as a ship name, Air Fryer or Penis? Who the fuck is that a ship name for? Oh, is that for Peeta and Katniss? Penis?
Oh my god.
You got it right first try, thank God. Yeah, Katniss and Peeta. I fucking...
I forgot
Man.
about that.
I only, like, I have the most casual relationship with Hunger Games in the world. I think out of anyone. Like, I don't... It's there. I've seen the movie-ish. It's fine.
God. You would freaking love the books, Raina. Oh my god.
If I ever decide to start reading again, I'll check that out.
I know.
Which is Byakuran and Shuichi. I've always favored names like 100+1. What the fuck? People always end up saying Injin and Eagle and oh. That's like my name, my real life name. I got called something real wild on the phone earlier today. I had a debt collector call me, and what exactly did she say? Something fucking bizarre. And I was like, yes, this is insert my real name. And she went, oh, sorry. So, I have an uncommon name in real life. I used to use it on stream, I don't anymore. But I'm sure there are lots of viewers out there who know what my real name is. Mostly because it's an unusual name, so, like, for a lot of people didn't think it was my real name. Which I thought was pretty funny.
I don't know it.
What?
I don't know your...
You can call me Griffin if you want, because people get my Twitch name wrong so often. Oh, okay. Fairly certain I know it. Lilac, I think you do. Because you've known me since before I stopped using it online. Art, I know you know it. You've known me for like 100 years. You probably know my whole real name. And Kathleen, I know you know my real name. We grew up together. Don't,
No.
come on.
I don't know it.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I'm Twizzly Gummy Cookie, and you ain't seen nothing yet.
How could you ever know what my name is? Ever. I say as if you weren't literally hanging out in the hospital the night I was born.
I don't remember it.
It was the name of a fairy in a book I loved. Oh, really? I actually don't know your surname off the top of my head. Oh, wild. I figured you would. That's
I
fun.
have the temptation to dox you.
Girl, why the fuck? You're just like, how do I not get invited back ever again?
And on that note, I'm gonna leave because I fell asleep for like 5 minutes and missed half of the plot of Mystic Flower and Dark Cacao.
Okay, yeah, you go to bed.
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you for coming. It has been a lot of fun having you.
Yes. Have fun, darling.
I will. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I've been good, Peepaw Angie, or Griffin. I've been good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Oh, I miss her already. I should tell her that so she'll get real mad at me when she wakes up. Pretty good, just kind of pissed at VR chat. Yeah, fair enough. But I'm sorry that VR chat has been mean to you. I should make... I want to get a 3D model of my VTuber model so that I can do VR chat stuff. My headset made my headset stop working right. Ah! That sucks. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're saying, but I know you said something made your headset stop working. VR chat made my headset stop working. Ah! That makes more sense. Brain not braining? Mine never does. Which is funny considering the sheer amount of medication I'm on to make it brain. You think by this point, you know?
What a beautiful night.
Oh, I'm so used to having someone in the voice chat now. It's weird that there isn't anyone else in here with me. I'm all alone. Oh god, they left me alone with chat! I should turn the game up some, actually. I just glanced at my audio levels and the game is very quiet. There we go.
What a beautiful night.
Now that I don't have 3 separate people talking at once over it. I might actually have to take a very quick BRB in just a second. Ah, thank you. Thank you for the enrichment. Lilac, my good friend Lilac, who is my good friend. Can I just say, Lilac, I love that you come to all of my cookie streams, even though you've never, like, touched this game as far as I know. You're just always here anyway, and I love that. That makes me so happy. I saw a thing the other day on Tumblr where somebody was talking about getting embarrassed when their friends from outside a particular fandom interact with their post about that fandom. And I'm like, no, I think that's awesome. I think it's great when I see, like, a non-CRK mutual interact with my CRK ramblings, because I'm just like, thank you. Thank you for humoring me.
I want to get closer.
It's just as bright as
It means that, man, I'm doing such a good job, even people who don't know what I'm talking about are like, yeah!
Let's go.
I've returned. Welcome back! Have I maxed out chest of trophies for today yet? Let me click you! There we go. Yes. I have so many friends who are into CRK, it's crazy. Yeah, it's blown up since this past February. I mean, it's always been reasonably big, but the fandom had kind of fallen into you know, a sleepy state for a bit. And then when Shadow Milk Cookie released, and the big update with him released this past January, February, it blew back up. The fandom scares me. Yeah, I don't really, it's funny, my relationship with CRK fandom is very funny, because, like, I don't actively go out on, like, the tags and social media and stuff, and participate in conversation, because, well, mostly because of the previous fandom community I came from. I'm exhausted after that. I came from a big and very infamous and exhausting fandom community right before this, and I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I don't have the energy to argue with people anymore. I just want to hang out and look at pretty pictures of the cookies that I like. So I don't. I don't get out into the fandom community much. I just look at the tag for artwork and, you know, move on. I don't do what I did with my previous fandom, where I would, like, get into fights with people and stuff. It's so funny how whenever you discuss your previous fandom, you never mention its name. Here's the thing, I don't, partially because of its reputation. You know exactly what I mean. You know. It's a loaded thing. I don't know if it's still quite as loaded as it was. But I know at least for a while, it was the kind of thing where it was like, if you're into this, don't follow me, don't look at me, don't talk to me, you know?
See? The gentle moonlight is lighting up the whole
I still get
place.
nervous.
I
Even though I'm not
vaguely
even
read
like,
about it.
part of that community anymore, I'm still just like,
It's the remembrance glass. The wizards knew how to imbue stained sugar glass with
The fact that
memories.
there are people who still are is
This
crazy
is
to
the
me at
place
this
where it
point.
happened.
I mean, like, I don't... Griffin, CRK is one of the tamer fandoms I've seen. Yeah, I mean... Okay, here's the thing. Fandom on a whole, fandom culture right now on a whole is in a very strange place. And I don't particularly enjoy it. Like, fandom culture right now is very different from what it was a few years ago, even. It's hit a very strange point. And I think a lot of the reason for that is the fact that people treat fandom as if it's activism now. And it's not. And there's an attitude right now in fandom communities that is very detrimental to the community part. It's like, consuming media in general these days is handled in a very strange way, to where everything has a morality ascribed to it. And it's like, it didn't used to be like this. Like, I'm old. I've been around in fandom communities for like 20 years now. I've been in various fandom communities online. Actually longer than that. Holy shit, I'm old. But and having been in as many different fan communities as I have, and seen as much different fan activity as I have, the current state of fandom is very strange, and it's very new. Like, it didn't used to be like this, and it doesn't have to be like this, is the thing. Like, things didn't used to be this bad. I remember how different things used to be. The fandom landscape has changed wildly from where it used to be. Like, even like, 10 years ago, things were so different. It's actually kind of a culture shock to me even still, even though I've technically been a part of the community as it changed. Sometimes there are times where I look around at different behaviors and stuff in the current fandom landscape, and I'm like, when the fuck did this happen? When did people start acting like this? It's just a very strange thing. And like I said, the bulk of the problem is the moralizing of consuming media, right? And treating consuming media as if it's activism. And as if there's an inherent morality to it. when there's really not, except for in specific circumstances. Like, of course, there is certain media that there is an inherent moral reflection of you based on your interaction with it, but that's not like that. I can name maybe one or two things that's a genuine thing with, you know what I mean? When it comes to, like, actual, things with fandom communities. But for most stuff, it's just, like, it's just neutral. You know what I mean? It's like everything has good and bad aspects in it. There's an opposite as well, with people treating activism as fandom. Yeah. And the thing is, we need to divorce those two things from each other completely, in my opinion. Like, activism and fandom shouldn't be related. They just shouldn't be. Because, and you shouldn't think of one as the other. Because, well, one is considerably more important than the other, but also, like, it's led to some really, really unhealthy and really negative behaviors and attitudes in both of those communities. And it's just really unfortunate to see, because, like, I can remember a time where fandoms were actually, like, communities, and where people didn't act this way about different things, like, when it wasn't so divided and stuff. Like, there were always things people argued about, of course. But, like, it didn't used to be like this, you know? It wasn't... Like, back in the day, if you shipped a certain thing, and someone didn't like that you shipped it, they didn't make it into a big moral thing about how it means you're a bad person. They were just like, I hate them, and I hate you for liking them. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't... People could just dislike things, I guess is what I'm getting at. People could just dislike things without having to think of some kind of big moral reason to justify disliking it. And they could dislike you without having to pin morality onto it to explain why they don't like you. Like, people could just like and not like things. They didn't need excuses. They didn't need to make all of it a big moral thing, and, you know, like... And these days, everybody feels like they have to... If they don't like something, they feel like, oh, well, there must be some big moral reason that I don't like this, or whatever. Like, they search for an excuse, you know? As if you can't just not like something. And it's the same if they like something, though. Like, if people like a thing, they'll search for moral justification for, I like it because it does this, or whatever, you know? And it's like, you're allowed to just like things, or just dislike them. You don't have to have a reason with a capital R. You know what I mean? Like, you can just enjoy something. It's okay. This stuff is entertainment. You know, you're just consuming media because you enjoy it. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be a big statement piece about this or that. But neither does it have to be, if you dislike it, it doesn't have to be a big, you know, reflection of some moral failing of it or you. Like, most media is just neutral. And interacting with it is a neutral action. Again, there are some rare exceptions, and very important exceptions. But, for the most part, like, 98% of the media people get so heated over is just neutral. Like, consuming media is a hobby. It's something you do to entertain yourself, and participating in fandom is a hobby. It's entertainment. And it's supposed to be fun. And I feel like a lot of people forget that these days. That fandom and the fandom community is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be celebrating something that we enjoy, and that doesn't mean that you should never discuss negative things or issues that you have with it. It just means that, like, you know, the pandemic, I'm assuming, changed fandom a lot. I was seeing this movement before the pandemic, but I think having everyone be so chronically inside definitely had an effect on things. And also, related to the pandemic, there are a lot of kids now who were very young when that started, who spent some very formative years in isolation and just never formed certain, like, social behaviors and learned certain social things that they should have. And now those kids are teenagers, and they're old enough to be out on social media having opinions about things. And it's just like, people don't know how to interact with each other. And even Twitter. Oh my god. I was on Twitter for 1 year. And I'm still recovering from how far back it set me socially. And that's not an exaggeration. Like, Twitter fan culture is so regressive and negative and ugly. It genuinely set my social skills back. Just being there. Like I said, in ways that I'm still catching myself having trouble with. So, yeah, it's just fandom culture is bad right now. It's really bad. And the thing is, when people argue about which fandom is the worst, they're all bad, is the thing. Like, all of them have... Oh, why are you so loud? All of them have these problems. It's just fandom culture overall right now is not good. Because, like I said, of the behaviors of moralizing things, and there's a whole lot of reasons you could argue it. It's sorry, I'm talking so much I'm blowing my throat out. But it's like, the political atmosphere, for example, I'm sure has had a big influence on all of this. Like, because, and that's a thing I've noticed in the recent political atmosphere, is that a lot of people have begun politicizing things that there's no good reason for them to politicize. Like, and moralizing things that there's no good reason for them to moralize. Like, it's just been a lot of very weird behavior changes in the past several years that have happened because of certain political events. Things that shouldn't be polarizing have become polarizing because people associate them with different political ideologies and stuff. And that's definitely being reflected in fandom communities as well, that kind of extremism. And I didn't mean to turn this into a whole ramble. Whoops, I'm not even talking about Cookie Game anymore. But, yeah, it's just, I think the important thing to remember about fandom is that it's supposed to be fun. And if you're not having fun, then just adjust your engagement. Like, what I do with Cookie Run, for example, is I'll go out, like I said, on the tags just to look at artwork and stuff. And for the social engagement portion, I have my little Discord club with my handful of friends. There are like 8 or 9 of us now in a little Discord where we all talk to each other. And that's awesome. That's super fun. It feels like what fandom used to be like, you know? Because it's just people that I know are reasonable human beings. And it's just all of us together talking about stuff that we enjoy and sharing theories about the characters and stuff, you know? And we have so much fun in there together because we're acting the way that fandom is supposed to behave, you know? Like, nobody is over-moralizing and nobody's doing this and that. Like, we're all just... Best way to interact with any fandom, find a small corner of it with people you like and stay there. Yep.
Welcome to this world, Moonlight Cookie. You
Absolutely.
granted by the stars to us.
I got very lucky with CRK in that I've been able to get a bunch of people who were already my friends interested in it. And then I met Blue Violet. You were not my friend before CRK, but you are a very reasonable, cool person that I met in that community. That I was very lucky to meet. So you fit right in with me and my older friends who I had before CRK. Like, you're the only person in that Discord club who wasn't an existing friend of mine that I converted, basically. But you have proven yourself to be super cool, and you know, you fit right in with us. But literally everyone else in that Discord is an older friend of mine that I got interested in it after the fact. So I've gotten very lucky with CRK fandom in that sense, and that, you know, I've been able to get a group of people together who are super cool and who, you know, we all have like common behaviors towards fandom. I think it helps that a lot of us are older as well, so we know what fandom used to be like. Not everyone, there are some younger people in there, but most of us are still here. I'm enjoying the story. Oh, well, I'm glad that you're having fun. Sorry it turned into a big rant about fandom. I love millennial fans. Yeah, that's me, Steeple, Kathleen, Art. We're all millennials who have been around for a while and been through a bunch of different fandom communities, and, you know, we've seen some shit. Like Kathleen mentioned, she used to do Harry Potter stuff. I feel it's important to note she no longer does. That is an old, like, that is a years ago fandom for her. That was an old thing. Like, many years ago. Like, a decade ago. I just wanted to lay that out there. We do not welcome Harry Potter fans here. They're not welcome. They're not cool.
Did you hear that?
She was just talking about her experience from when she was much younger. Anyway. I was born in the wrong generation. No. Trust me. Being a millennial is not that. It's not. It's not that. Oh boy. I'm a younger millennial. Yeah, you are younger than me and Steeple are, and Kathleen. But not like super younger though. Like everyone else in the Discord is. It's so funny being the age I am, because now I will have mutuals on Tumblr who are like a decade younger than me. And I'm like, how is someone that much younger than me old enough to have complex opinions and a job and stuff? Occasionally I'll just think, like, there are people born after 9/11 that are screaming at me for my political opinions online now. What the fuck? It's crazy. Because I remember 9/11. I was old enough to have watched it on TV when it happened. I was already a fully formed human, only a few years away from having a sexual identity crisis when that happened.
Let's check over there.
There are people born after 9/11 in your Twitch chat. I know. I assume several of you. It's crazy. Because like I said, I was already old enough to be a fully formed, thinking person by then. I was a preteen.
That watering can and the shovel. They were crafted for a
crazy.
cookie to handle. Looks like a cookie used to take care of this conservatorium.
I'm old enough that I saw Mewtwo Strikes Back in the theater, and I remember it.
It's small, but so pretty and ornate. Gotta be someone's special memory.
Nah.
Can I take a look?
But yeah, being a millennial in fandom is pretty funny. Because there are two main attitudes I've noticed when people find out your age. When you're... Specifically, if you're over 30 and you're in fandom, there are two attitudes, right? It's always either, get out of here, people, you know, you don't belong here, which is funny considering I've been in fandom since before they were born, or, oh my god, can you adopt me? which is sweet, but it's like, I can't take care of myself. What makes you think like, honey, I'm on the internet blogging about Magic Cookie Game. I'm not sure what makes you think I'm capable of caring for another human being. So, you know, it's like, I appreciate the energy, but I do not look to me as a parental figure.
My name is Sugar Glass Cookie.
Um,
If you touch this memory, it means that you have found.
but I definitely prefer it to the other attitude of people screaming at me and assuming I'm a weirdo.
Yet, when the other cookie
This butterfly
arrives,
cookie is so cute. Yeah, she is Sugar Glass Cookie. She's from Oven Break, which is another cookie run game. This is a whole franchise. There are several other games that have cookies exclusive to them. Cookie Run Kingdom is technically a spin-off. Is there a new update? No, I'm playing through, the City of Wizards chapter. This is very old.
I'd like you to know that I've waited for so long.
Wow, yeah, there are a bunch of Cookie Run games. So she's a cookie who's exclusive to a different game. CRK is the only CRK where the ancients didn't die. Really? Is that true? I didn't know that. The ancients died in the... Well, I guess that answers my question of whether the ancients can die. That's crazy.
Let's take this flower with us. Something tells me that Moonlight Cookie will like it.
Wow. Well, yeah, like I said, that answers my question, because I was talking earlier about how I wasn't sure whether the ancients could die or not. That answers that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to look into that, because I did not know that.
Greenhouse made of memories.
Because, you know, they're, like, immortal and etc., etc. I didn't know if the ancients and beast could be killed. That's interesting to know. Yeah, let me go make sure. Okay, yeah, let me know, because that's a fascinating piece of lore if that's true. I was wondering why the ancients seem to be exclusive to Kingdom.
What if we cookies are no more than part of someone's imagination?
Don't get existential on me, Wizard Cookie.
What are you saying?
It's not easy being that smart.
But yeah, so Cookie Run Kingdom is... It's true, when Dark Enchanted did that one move in the beginning, in different universes, the ancients died. Oh, wow! And Cookie Run Kingdom takes place in the universe where they survived. Holy shit! Oh, wow! I didn't know that! Whoa! So technically Kingdom's an AU. Wow! Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Well, thank you for telling me that. That's fascinating. I'm glad I know that now. Yeah, I haven't played much of... I've played Oven Break briefly. But, you know, I don't know, like, the lore or anything. I'm not very good at it. So, I should play Oven... Maybe sometime I'll stream myself playing Oven Break for a cookie day, you know? Maybe I'll start playing Oven Break as well. 90% chance they die and 10% chance for them to survive. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder how that affects the beasts. Or if they're even a thing in the other universes. Wow, I'm going to be thinking about this. This is going to be my thought for the rest of the night. I'm going to be obsessing over this new fact I have learned. That's crazy. I wonder what the beasts are doing in other games. Yeah!
The stars are singing.
Because Dark Enchantress wouldn't have had a reason to... I mean, they probably just stayed locked away in the other games, because she wouldn't have had a reason to release them. Because well, at least, I'm pretty sure. We don't know it for canon sure yet, but I'm pretty sure the only reason she released them was to help her gather the soul gems back from the Ancients. But if the Ancients are dead in the other games, then she wouldn't need the beast, which is probably why they don't show up. She's planning to betray the Ancients. Or she was planning to betray the beast? Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure she is planning to betray the beast.
That's where the wizards kept all their secrets.
Like, I'm positive she is planning to betray them, for sure.
A book about a whole planet made of jellies? Or about cookies from outer space?
I wonder how that'll go. Probably badly.
A recipe to push your sweet dreams?
It'll go badly for, in this order, the beast, and then for her.
I love your ideas, but what I'd really like to find is the spell to travel.
Kaboom, there's an entire team dead. Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with stars?
But yeah, my belief is that she released the beast to let them gather the ancient soul gems for her, and then she intends to gather the completed soul gems from the beast after they get them. So that's been my theory for a long time.
It's just a mere theory of mine. But if we run so
I think that's how things are going to play out. Is that she's let them out to try and gather the soul gems, and now that they failed, there's probably going to be like one last stand, and then she betrays them. Different realities. If the beast worth thing and ancient did die, then the beast will rule over Crispy. A mystic flower will return. Shadow milk will spread deceit and lies. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that even possible? You've been saying lots
but
of odd things today, Wizard Cookie.
But like I said, though, in a universe where the beasts, or I mean, where the ancients died, there would be no reason to set the beast free.
Who knows? Who knows?
So they would probably just remain locked up
Those golden stars again.
after being imprisoned. Unless, wait, if the ancients are dead, then White Lily couldn't have fixed the seal at that one point, right? Unless, no, the Dark Flower War happened after that. I think. Wait, did it? When did the Dark Flower War happen? Did it happen before or after White Lily redid the seal? No, that was after. That was after, because of Dark Enchantress. Because White Lily wouldn't have been around to do the seal. Yeah, that was after. I'm a fucking idiot, because she was with the... Yeah, okay. Yes, it was after. So, so if they died during the Dark Flower War, White Lily wouldn't have been around to fix the seal, so the beast would have gotten out. Wow. That's interesting. Interesting to think about.
Gingerbrave, Wizard Cookie, don't go without me.
Then again, that's provided things played out in these other universes the same way, even leading up to the Dark Flower War. Which, I hear there are other differences. Even, you know, up to that point. I've got to do more research on the lore of the other games. At some point. If I'm gonna be a lore head. I know that they're not... I don't think they're officially, like, related in a way that matters. I wanted to ask this. What's your CRK account name? Rosie Maple Cookie on this account. And my main is Rosie Sugarland. This is technically my alt, which I made on Dark Cacao.
Sorry about that.
My main is on Hollyberry. Because I'm an old bee, so...
We have a bigger problem. This little detour took us off our path. Where on earth bread are we?
And just, after I finish this, I'll pull up my name. If you want to go add me, if you're on Dark Cacao, you can add me. Because I actually have space on my friends list on Dark Cacao, I believe.
Looks like a headstone. Wandering Star A19.
You're on Cacao? Awesome, yeah, then we could be friends.
Operators chronically shaking hands and put to sleep with its 18 siblings.
So yeah, after this, I'll pull up my name and you can go add me. The soul gems of the ancients were destroyed, so if the beast did get out, they would have no power because the... Oh, that's fascinating. Wait, would that also destroy the beast? Well, the beast have the original soul gems, though, right? Would it affect their soul gems? Oh, that's so interesting! Oh my god! The beasts weren't in the attack. So the beast soul gems would be intact, but they would be permanently locked at their partial power. Oh, that would piss
seem
them off.
so
Something
petty.
fierce, I'm sure. I got real southern about that. That's really, really interesting. I'm gonna have to learn more about
You mean
this
it was
after
the
stream.
19th? They created and got rid of 19 stars
That's-
because some wizard's hands
I'm
were
just thinking
shaky.
about I'm spinning this in my head now.
You don't
Just like,
understand.
wow.
When it comes to incantations, even the smallest miscalculation can lead to catastrophe.
That is so interesting. Title screen is loud? Uh-huh.
Well,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
they were a bit too harsh.
You know, I'm not even mad. Speaking of the title screen going on right now, I'm not even mad that I was wrong with my theory about Shadow Milk. I had a theory about her participation when we saw her on the title screen. Hold on, before I say this. Is everybody currently chatting? Are you up to date on the story? Y'all know what happens in chapter 9 and 10? Because I don't want to spoil anybody before I go on with this, but I had a theory
If they get us, we're
about,
bums.
because you can see her on the thumbnail. Like, it's not a spoiler that she's on the title screen because she's right there visible. Female Shadow Milk. Still doing chapter 10? Well, are you past the relevant part, at least, where I'm talking about her participation? Okay, cool. So
The biggest one down.
I thought, my theory was that we would see her in some kind of flashback because I didn't, like, the timeline's kind of unclear of when the Beasties chapters take place relative to each other. They clearly overlap. Like, obviously there's overlap between the timelines of all of them. Like, they take place at roughly the same time, but not exactly the same time. You know what I mean? And 9 and 10 and 7 and 8 clearly take place around the same timeline. So I was like, well, Shadow Milk wouldn't be able to be there? But it seems, at least my theory based on how I interpret the conversation that she has with Eternal Sugar, is that Eternal Sugars takes place after chapter 8. And I could be wrong about that, but that's what I think. I think Eternal Sugars chapter takes place, at least, like, it does overlap with 7 and 8, I think, but it takes place at least somewhat afterwards. Because I think that was a post-chapter 8 Shadow Milk that showed up. Based on the things that she says. I think she was bitter and pissed off about how things went with Pure Vanilla when she showed up. And I have a theory about what she was doing there, too. But that's end of the chapter spoilers for my friends who haven't finished chapter 10 yet, so I'm gonna wait to discuss that. But yeah, I thought we would see her in a flashback to when Holly Berry was exploring Beasties by herself. And obviously that's not what ended up happening, but you know, I'm not even mad about it because the way that she did show up is so interesting to me. And the conversation that they had is very interesting to me. And what Shadow Milk was talking about in her scene. Like the way she was talking about things is very, very interesting to me. For more than the obvious reasons. I mean, of course, if you're here, you know how I feel about Shadow Vanilla. You know who I am. But, even beyond that, it's interesting to think about what she might be up to.
Wow. It's
Because she says she's there to pick berries and stuff, and I'm just like, what berries are you after? You know? And what are you planning to do with them?
Ginger Brave.
Because at first I assumed she was there for the sour berries. But I'm beginning to wonder if she had something else in mind. The conversation about with Shadow Milk and Eternal Sugar. Shadow Milk showed up to talk to Eternal Sugar, and she was like, at first she was just like, hey, I'm here to gather some berries or whatever, and Eternal Sugar told her to fuck off, and she was like, haha, no. And then Eternal Sugar mentions that she's hanging out with her other half, and Shadow Milk's just like, oh, you two must be getting along so well, well, you know, just don't, she warns her not to be overbearing, and that obsessive love can be stifling. And Eternal Sugar's just like, oh, no, it's fine. It'll be fine. She's all mine. And Shadow Milk just gets real bitter about it, and it's just like, yeah, well, you know, Cookie's hearts are fickle. They can change in a second. Which, yeah, you'd fucking know, wouldn't you? And then she talks about wanting to tease Eternal Sugar for being so lovey-dovey, and then she leaves. And so that conversation leads me to think it is definitely after chapter 8. I think Shadow Milk was not just talking about Eternal Sugar there. I think she was pissed off about how things went with Pure Vanilla. And also in a way blaming Pure Vanilla for quote unquote running away. Like, it's interesting because through that, if you take that as being post episode 8, I think she was blaming Pure Vanilla for leaving. Like she saw Pure Vanilla's betraying her as being him running from her obsession. And I'm like, darling, no. Sweetheart. It's just, I think, a very interesting way, an indicator of Shadow Milk's mindset and how he's viewing what happened in, you know, chapters 7 and 8. And I know there are people who do not read chapters 7 and 8 as romantic in nature, the relationship there. And I disagree, just not even in a shipping way, but in the way that I think it's made pretty blatant that there is at least a one-sided something there, right? Like, that's just canon. Like, that is, in other languages, it's textual canon. English downplayed it a little, but not that much. And so, oh, hi. Sorry, my brother was putting my cat in here. Anyway. But I think it's pretty blatant that, especially in light of that conversation with Eternal Sugar, the nature of the relationship, at least that Shadow Milk wanted to have with Pure Vanilla. But he's just too unwell for it to have gone any other way than what it did, you know? I want you to guess my favorite cookie, and I'll give you a hint. They're in a chapter of Beast Geese, but it isn't a beast. Oh. So maybe a minion? Maybe a beast minion? Or... Okay, let me ask you this. Are they a cookie that existed before their respective chapter? Or were they introduced with their Beast Geese chapter? That'll help narrow it down. Like, are they an existing cookie, or were they introduced with the chapter? Okay. That does narrow it down. I'm going to guess... You know, I'm gonna guess an underdog theory here. I'm gonna say, Hei-Tei cookie? You have 2 tries, by the way. Okay. Is Cloud Hei-Tei? They're a real cutie pie. Yes! Yeah! I thought so. Say my name whenever you show your account name. Oh, gosh, thank you for reminding me. I need to do that. I'm sorry, I forgot. I got caught up talking about lore.
Every nook and cranny here.
Hold on, I'm just gonna skip this. I've seen this cutscene recently. They're just so damn cute. Yeah, absolutely. They're adorable. I do really like them a lot. I like all of the Beast minions are pretty good. Like, I will say Burning Spices... Nutmeg Tiger's cool, but she's not, like, as interesting as some of the other Beast minions to me.
It must have eaten a lot of
Like, there's nothing wrong with her. She just doesn't appeal to me quite as much as some of the others do. But I feel kind of the same about Sugarfly. I like Sugarfly a lot. Let me be very clear. I really like Sugarfly. But she just doesn't appeal to me as much as certain other minions do. Y'all can probably guess who my favorite Beast minions are, but, you know. I mean, I'm not exactly subtle about my favorites when it comes to Beasts. But Cloud Hatay is certainly up there. They're adorable. I do, obviously, have a very special place in my heart for the Spire Trio. Your favorite minion is Black Sapphire? I do really like Black Sapphire. Honestly, it would be very hard to pick between him and Candy Apple, though. I love both of them a lot. They both have a lot of appeal in different ways. And Candy Apple's interesting because she's a character who could have been really obnoxious and annoying, but I don't think she is. I just think she's really cute and funny, you know? Shadow Milk Cookie likes Candy Apple. I saw the clip you're talking about. It was from a live stream that they did, and technically that's his voice actor's favorite minion. Technically that's CJ's favorite minion, not Shadow Milk's. Because it was out of character. He just dropped into character for a joke during that. So technically, yeah. Griffin, I've got my stuff up on screen if you want to come friend me. That was a fun stream, though. I watched a lot of the VOD of that stream, and it was a lot of fun. Rosie Maple Cookie, yep. Liking Candy Apple more than Black Sapphire. Honestly, I see it the opposite. I think that he likes Black Sapphire more because Black Sapphire is easier to deal with. He's more mature, he's less unpredictable. I think he does like Black Sapphire more. Because he knows he can trust Black Sapphire when he's got his back turned, basically. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't feel like he has to keep an eye on him at all times. Candy Apple is more... she's difficult. I love her very, very much. He does? Not VA the canon? Based on what? How do you know that? I feel like Shadow Milk, Candy Apple, and Black Sapphire are getting way too glazed. Here's my thing about that. A lot of people think that the Spire Trio and that Chapter 7 and 8 and stuff are over-focused on. And I get that. But my thing is, there's obviously a reason that they got hyped up so much. Like, they chose that update to represent the 4th anniversary update, right? They put it dead center in the middle of Beast Geast. Like, it is the centerpiece of the Beast Geast storyline. It's, like, clearly there's a reason that they are emphasizing those updates and Shadow Milk as a character so much. Like, there's a narrative reason that we don't know yet that they're focused on so much. And also, it makes sense because Shadow Milk is the counterpart to Pure Vanilla, who has always been the main ancient that we focused on as well, right? So it just makes sense that his counterpart would get the heaviest focus, you know, in the story as well, and from Dev Sisters. So, it makes sense. Like, I understand why people would be getting tired of them and thinking that they're overhyped. I I get it. I just disagree, because I think that there is a reason... There you go. Accepted. I think that there's a reason that there's so much emphasis being put on them.
Come on.
And also,
What happens?
I want to point out, Shadow Milk is the only beast... Well, okay, one, he's the only beast who's shown up in other beast stories. He's the only beast who had a dedicated side story based around him. He's... Shadow Milk's territory is right in the middle. That's true. That's true. He's the only beast who we haven't seen his past. Like, we know who he was, but we've never seen the Fount before. We've never seen his backstory. We still don't know exactly what caused him to fall.
Suggestions, please? A funny story. That's probably
Like, we have a vague idea. Are you looking at my prestige?
If I told you I'm a liar,
Is that mine?
be a lie.
Hold on. Oh yeah, wow. Oh, it's because of Jordan. Ah. Yeah, look at that. Most of that's from Jordan. That's really funny. Some people speculate he was too intelligent or that he was too lonely, and that's why... Yeah. I mean, it's pretty clear that...
Skies are clear today.
Isolation and forbidden knowledge... Okay. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a lot to say on this matter, so my brain's getting tangled up. Like, you know that thing where you try to say one thing and then your brain gets tangled up on itself because you have so many thoughts at once? That's what I'm having trouble with right now. So, my theory
Yes, hello.
is that basically Shadow Milk ended up with... Hang on, everyone's barking. Hang on, let me pull this up so people stop. Okay. So my thing is that Shadow Milk, being the cookie of knowledge and the fount of knowledge, the origin of knowledge and of magic, came across knowledge that was too painful, that other cookies wouldn't accept it, and so he was left alone with this knowledge. He was the only one, he didn't have anyone to share that burden with. And that isolation and the way everyone turned away from it is what caused his fall. Because I think, oh shit, it's past time for me to end stream. I got caught up talking about lore. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for the enrichment. But yeah, I think that's it, it's just like, basically he, because what he really wants from Pure Vanilla isn't, I think what he needs isn't just companionship, but for someone who can understand and share the pain that he has, you know? Someone who can share the burden that he has. Which is also why I think the minions don't count to him as companions. And don't help with his loneliness, because they can't share the burden that he has, that knowledge. They can't understand, you know, what he's carrying by himself, but Pure Vanilla could. I really love that speculation that has some really good evidence. Thank you. But yeah, that's what I think the situation is that he was left alone with a burden that no one else would take, no one else would help him bear. And so when he saw Pure Vanilla, he was like, this is someone who could actually understand this. Basically, this is someone who could be in pain with me. The same way that I am. You know? it's not that he wanted to get better, he wanted to have someone else hurting the same way. Sometimes that moth brain could be empty, but sometimes I can come up with some very great guesses. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, so those are my, just based on assembling everything that we've seen and his behavior and everything, that is what I think the situation is. Is that he latched onto Pure Vanilla because he finally saw someone who could share the exact same pain he feels with him. And that's what he really wanted, is to stop being alone. Because that makes sense with how he was trying to crush him and everything. Because he thought that in order for someone to actually understand the pain he was in, he had to make them suffer the way that he was. Looking back at the story, I can definitely find evidence to back that up. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, his pushing Pure Vanilla the way he did and hurting him that way was so that he would be hurting the same way Shadow Milk is. So that he could understand that pain. You know, someone else hurting the same way. He doesn't want to be the only one hurting, right? So he's not just lashing out, you know, he's not just hurting him for the sake of it. He's trying to get him to be the same. He wants someone else who's the same as him. Which, if you think about it, it says a lot for how bad Shadow Milk Cookie has to be hurting, considering what he put Pure Vanilla through. Like, think about that. If his goal was to make someone who hurt the same way he did, think about the stuff that he did to Pure Vanilla. Like, that he's got to be suffering a lot in order for those lengths to have to be gone to, you know? Like, he crushed him that bad trying to make them match. That's really, like, wow. That reveals a lot about just how much Shadow Milk has hurt. And is hurting. And I think that was the problem with the way Chapter 8 ended, is the fact that Pure Vanilla wanted to help rather than to suffer with him. And that's not what Shadow Milk wanted. He doesn't want help. You know, he doesn't think he can be helped, I don't think. He wanted someone to suffer with him. And that's not what was offered to him. So he lashed out against the offer. Stuck in ads, whoops. Anyway. Oh, I'm losing my voice. I need to end stream. I'm just having fun talking lore now. Because I think it's really interesting to talk about. And I have a lot of thoughts. But I'll do this while I'm waiting for folks to get out of the ad mines, because I want to say my goodbyes with you here and not in ads. So I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait for folks to get back. Finally, hey, welcome back from ads. I was just saying, I'm starting to lose my voice, so I think I do need to end stream. I don't want to, I'm having fun, but I do need to, because as you can hear, my voice is going, which means it's time. It's time for me to call it. I am going to stream tomorrow to make up for the fact that I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday because we were having some very bad weather. And I was worried that I was going to lose power because my power flickered a bunch. So I'm going to stream tomorrow to make up for that. So tomorrow I will be live. I'll be playing something. I'm not sure of exactly what, but I will be here tomorrow. You will be seeing me. Oh, I have a Discord for those of you who are new and who would like to be in future streams or just to hang out. Let me get you an invite really quick. Oh, People Angie, you're already there. Hey, awesome. Welcome, welcome. I'll go ahead and put out an invite just in case. Hold on one second. And I will get an invite. Hang on, I gotta disable streamer mode first. Are you gonna be streaming on Friday the 13th? I'm not planning to, because I probably won't. I might not be in town. I might be going out of town over the weekend. But if I'm not going out of town, I will. We'll have to see if I do end up going out of town. There we go. There's the Discord for anybody else who may be new. In that case, I hope you have a great trip wherever you're going. Thank you. I will be going not super far, but out of town to stay with my friend Kathleen, who is here for the first portion of the stream. Anytime I go out of town, I'm going to stay with her. She lives in my hometown, which is a little distance away from where I live now. Like I said, we grew up together and everything, so I've known her forever. But, usually when I'm going out of town, that means I'm going to stay with her to help her with stuff. She's a teacher, so I help her out in her classroom a lot, and, it just hits summertime, so she's got a lot of big stuff she's working on. You know, setting her room up for the next year and everything. But yeah, so generally when you see me say that I'm going out of town, I'm going to be with her. Unfortunately, that does mean that I can't stream while I'm with her, but we're gonna start trying to get me staying with her from, Thursday over the weekend. So that way I won't have to miss my streams, since my streams happen Monday through Wednesday. But we'll see. You know, hopefully that'll work out. Anyway. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central, I will be here. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be streaming, but I'll be streaming something. So, I'll see y'all then. And, in the meantime, thank you everybody for coming. Yes, I will see you tomorrow. Absolutely. Thank you for coming. Jason Friday the 13th. Oh no! Okay, goodbye everybody. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys later.